If you want to watch my videos uncut and extended, go to patreon.com/traplawross, where you can get those for just $2. Also, you can now watch my new drops on Spotify, so go search me there. Here's the video. Okay, so I'm here once again with my guy 6ix9ine.
Part 2.
Pleasure, man, part 2. But this time we brought a couple friends with us, man. I thought, how am I going to make the next interview a little bit different? I said, what about if we bring Mama Duck out here? Get Mama Duck to link up with 6ix9ine. Gotta spice it up. Let's go.
Yes, that's how you doing, baby?
Welcome to my house.
It's a pleasure.
So yeah, we in here with
shout
Remo and Mama
out
Duck.
to the legend Remo.
Come on, man.
Put all the plays together.
Yeah, man, putting all the plays together. So look, right, we're going to get into a whole bunch of topics. I got all kind of crazy stuff to react to. We got history I feel like you might have forgotten about when it comes to Chicago and all that stuff. But yeah, first off, man, let's just start casually, man. You just got back from Vegas. Looked like you were having a crazy time out there. You was with Steve, turning up, gambling. What was going down?
Shout out to Steve. Yeah, so we went out first. I think we left Thursday to Atlanta. We went to Atlanta to film his game show, which is Do It or Don't Do It by Steve Will Do It. We went to Atlanta. We flew from Miami to Atlanta. Stood there probably like 2 hours filming a live game show, and then we flew to Vegas, and the plan was for Steve to pick up the $2 million he put on PSG. That was a lock, bro. That game was sweat. And I know you're from England, so I was going for PSG because I seen 21 Savage.
He sport Arsenal, right?
He started jacking Arsenal. I'm like, yo, why you ain't jack that shit 10 years ago? Like, you know what I mean?
He went from Falcon to a gunner.
But you know, exactly, he went from Atlanta Hawks to Arsenal. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he's shape-shifting like a few people out here. Him and Thug got the same shape-shifting going on.
That's a fact. So when I seen him post the Arsenal thing, I was like, you know what?
You just backed the op straight away.
No, I was just like, yeah, PSG has to win. You know what I mean? And PSG won. So, you know, that was cool.
So what, he put down $2 million?
Yeah, he put down $2 million, and Togi, shout out to Togi too. Togi put $2 million. So when we went to Vegas, they went and collected that, and it was all part of Steve's YouTube video, which comes out this Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern, which is dope. So
hell yeah, man.
What's today's? The 7th, so it comes out 8, 9, June 10th at 8:30. Yeah.
So you really like full-time content creator now. You retired from music, like you getting more money from content. Like where you at with things since you got out of jail with the career?
To be honest, if I give you a complete honest answer, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like going with the wind and like just letting life take its course. And where I'm at right now, I'm happy because I don't feel like I'm trying. You know what I mean? Like, I just got off a jet, came here, and just sat down with you guys in the same clothes I wore yesterday. So it just feels like everything is like just going. Like, it's like Legos. You know what I mean? So it's like boom, boom, boom. And I'm not trying to force anything. I just like the way it's going right now. But I know a lot of fans want the music. Just feel like music is not music right now, right?
Yeah, the rap game's dead right now. This is a big question that I really wanted to talk about with you, and I've got some theories. But why do you feel like the rap fell off so hard? Like,
when they I'll be honest with you, and then people like, yo, who the f does he think he is? I feel like when people blackballed me, I feel like music died with it. It's just honesty.
See, I got two theories, and I feel like it fits in with what you were saying. I feel like when everyone was waiting for Young Thug to come home, he the realist, he a big slime, he beat this thing, and then the interrogation tape came out. It kind of exposed the whole game as a facade, all this anti-snitching stuff.
No, it was more than that. I think everybody, like, just to touch base on what you said, I think everybody was just like, we can't fake this no more. We're just haters. Like, I feel like rap fans was like, remember, because when Gunna took the plea and he said, yes, ma'am, everybody said, wait till King Slime comes home and confirms it. And then when he confirmed it, they moved the goalpost and said, well, Gunna has good music. Like, you know what I mean? So I just felt like when Young Thug's interrogation video came out from 2015, he'd been ratting before everyone. I think everyone just said, damn, we're just, it's like clear as day. It's not even like we're trying to hide it. We just look like haters because we pick and choose who we give an excuse to. who is convenient for us to like and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just think all of that died with. I think rap fans killed rap, saying, "Damn, we can't defend this shit no more."
I agree with you. So I feel like that's the one reason, and I feel like the other reason. I feel like the reason why drill and gangster rap died, in my opinion, I feel like Dirk getting locked up was a big part of that, because I feel like Dirk and Von, they was doing this whole we the big killers, we rapping about killing, we doing all of this crazy stuff for real, and Dirk really showing the world and Von like where that actually ends up. And so I feel like when Dirk got locked up, he been snitching on himself 2-3 years. I feel like that really was people's like, oh, that gangster stuff, that actually you either dead or in jail. Like even Dirk going out that sad. So I feel like he killed the gangster stuff off. Young Thug killed the like, you know, kind of creative gangster stuff off. And I just feel like people just like, these guys are not cool. Like Dirk ain't cool. People looking at Dirk like, you an idiot, you went outside. He made that shit look cool until he got arrested. Now it ain't cool to be talking about all the people you killed. You agree with that or not?
Yeah, I just feel like everybody speaks on a situation till they're in it. Now he's in it, so now let's see what you like. Everything, like you ever had a girl that gives another girl relationship advice, but she's getting cheated on? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like Dirk is the bitch that's giving that advice on how to handle a situation, and now he's in that situation. So, and the same guys he took care of is snitching on him. So it's like my case, right? No one make excuses for me. When I went down, the driver told on all of us, you know what I mean? And my driver, Jorge, was my day-to-day, you know what I mean? So everything I said, everything was wired. He was wired up. So I was betrayed by people close to me, and now he got betrayed by people. He said, well, I mean, don't the song go, this is going viral right now, but don't the song go is like, something, your homie understand, you don't need no lawyer if your homie told, like, so it's like, you know what you signed up for, right?
Right.
So don't give advice to somebody who don't, you can't play victim now and say, yo, nah, my homie, damn, I took care of him. And he backdoored me. Like now he's talking with the feds. It's the streets. You know what you signed up for.
And you kind of backdoor yourself when you go out here doing real sloppy, brazen, broad daylight in Beverly Hills. Like, you know, he just went out so stupid and so sad. I mean, I feel like so many people in Chicago.
But rap fans will make excuses for it. They'll be like, he did what he was supposed to do, right? So at the end of the day, I feel this. This is me foreseeing, like, he's gonna tell, and then people's gonna be like, he a real because this is the excuse, this is the goalpost. Now he a real because he stepped for Vaughn, and his homies told on him. Like, so he gotta tell. You know what I mean? It's gonna be an excuse.
So you think Dirk finna tell?
I mean, if he not, he smoked. Like India fucking some basketball player right now.
I don't think Dirk finna tell.
Like India fucking basketball player right now. So it's like, it's either you tell or is busting her wide open, like it's just facts, like, you know what I mean?
Hey, so I want to ask Mama Duck this, because I feel like we touched on this last time we linked up, but I feel like it's facts that really you a big part of why Dirk off the streets. Slide for Von, you kind of pioneered that movement. You kind of tricked him off the streets. Mama Duck, I feel like you maybe feel the same.
No,
or not?
I think I'm gonna let you answer it, but I don't want. What I did was.
You frontline Slide
no,
for Von.
what I did was billboard what Vaughn said. Vaughn said, and if I should die, I'm boosting the murder date. My nigga's gonna slide every day. Took 2 years to slide, right? All I said was like he thought it was gonna slide for him. I didn't. Did I say that? Did I get in the booth and said, if I should die? Did I ghostwrite for Vaughn?
Nah.
So all I'm doing is projecting. I'm putting on a big projector saying, hey, your boy said this. It's like if you say right now, yo, Poland Spring has the best water, right? And then I say, yo, Trap Lord Ross said Poland Spring has the best water. I'm just projecting what you're saying. Vaughn said they was gonna slap for him every day, so I said slap for Vaughn. Same words. So Vaughn in the afterlife tricked his boy.
But do you think if you hadn't been shouting that from the megaphone, that would have been another thing Dirk and them swept that under the rug. Like, oh no, just let's everyone forget that Von said everyone was going to slide every day. If it weren't for you applying that pressure, you think it still would have gone down that way? Because I feel like it's even going to be in the paperwork. I think the prosecutors are even going to bring up the Slide for Von campaign. They're going to say that was big part of his motive. And like, that's getting brought up in court. Like, you had that in the music video, Slide for Von in the red text. Like,
yeah.
So, but what do you think, Mama Duck?
Well, according to the recent paperwork that's just dropped, the next day after Vine was unalive, he's supposed to
I don't know if you see the new paperwork that just came out, but they cooking Dirk. They got so much stuff.
Well, I didn't see it.
It made him, Vine's death made him turn up.
The day after Von died,
that was way before the Slide for Vine campaign. If he texts that right after Vine died. But he probably could have sauced it up a little bit because he right. The man said it in his song, but according to the paperwork, that's why he wanted to get people from O Block. Those were his real homies, and they felt it wasn't worth the risk. And I ain't mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Because, my son, when Brick was murdered, like, he didn't have that mentality. He probably did. I don't know what's in his brain, but I know I was in his ear saying, please don't. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, we finding out stuff every day. And like, it's new to me. You recently just let me know what was going on because I was consumed with another storm in my
Sis, let me ask you this. So like, she just mentioned one of her songs, Brick. You familiar with Brick or you just knew about Duck?
Nah, yeah, I'm not familiar with Brick, but I know Duck.
All right, so this is like a live of you and Duck from back in the day where y'all was arguing and shit.
Yeah, actually.
You want to pull it up?
Yeah, let's pull it up because you know what's so crazy? Before we started this interview, I told Remo, I said, hey, we probably spoke 2 words. I didn't really want to speak because then I'm like, if me and Mama Duck start speaking, it's not gonna be organic because we already knew each other. You know what I mean? Like prior to that, and I don't like faking my my content. Like I want it to be organic as possible
and real.
Like, you know what I mean? So then I asked Remo like 20 minutes ago before we started. I said, yo, what did I say to Duck like on that? Because I know we went live together, but I don't remember. He's like, you want to watch it? I'm like, nah, I'd rather just watch it on live. So because it was 8 years ago.
Before we watch it, hold on. All right, so what led to y'all even getting on the live?
I have no idea. I remember I was taking a in my. If I have my recollection correct, I was taking a and I think it was right when I recorded the Trippie Redd plaque on the floor. Like, it was like I had Trippie Redd plaque on the floor. I was using it as a bathroom mat, like a floor mat. And then I seen Duck live, and then I think I commented something, right? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's if I recollected, that's what happened. And then
So this was like an era where you was hopping on live beefing with everyone from Chicago. I know you went live with Dirk a couple times. You pressed him a little bit, but you was really pressing all the big Chicago legends at the time. And I feel like I feel like this good shit to go look back on. I don't know if anybody has ever had a crazy IG live beef with their ops and then had to sit down with their mama later to answer the questions.
Well, Mama Duck, I tell you, because I got Mama Love. Whatever this was, it was content and trolling.
But check this out. I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
They was just getting signed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I heard about it, I thought it was kind of cool. But then I seen the part where Manny, I didn't really see it neither.
Who's Manny?
His ex-manager.
Oh, okay.
Ex-manager. He was
Who's that?
The one who was in the phone with who didn't have no teeth, and you said something about you ain't even got no teeth in your mouth. Something like
I don't remember any of this. I swear to God.
Hey,
But let's watch this. Yeah, let's watch it.
All right.
Ooh, bro. 6ix9ine goofy ass. Get your clown ass off my lap, you fucking goofy. Your ass doing all this grind coming out. You
talk your shit, baby. I ain't mad at you.
Shout out to Duck.
Some other fucking
So I jumped on his live.
You jumped on his live. So he was live. You in the comments talking. I see Wooski in the comments. You in the comments. Everyone in there. And then you jumped in after like 10 minutes or so. So this is where you pop in.
So what I was telling him to add me.
Look, that bitch went up from 1,000 to goddamn it 26 when he added you.
Let me see.
This was viral,
Good
man.
Shit. Good shit, man.
Oh yeah, look, I was taking a shit. Hold on, pause it real quick. So you see how long ago this was? I was taking a shit and I ain't get my teeth done, so I had a missing tooth. Look, go back a little bit.
On the side there, yeah.
You see it right there?
And you was talking about many teeth. And you
know what? I wasn't getting money like that. I wasn't getting money like that.
Hey, has Manny got his teeth fixed or he fixed it or not?
My baby wasn't either, but he was working.
Yeah.
Baby, okay.
What's up, goofball? Yo, you had me dying this whole life, bro.
That's why I still got a hairline there.
He was so cool. I swear, y'all would have been so raw together. I promise.
Hey, I swear to God, hey, look, you funnier than I thought, bro.
Was he from O Block? No, right?
No. We from 39th, Ida B. Wells, baby. I stayed on 63rd for 4 years.
Oh, okay.
And moved.
So why did I tell him I was going to O Block?
I feel like, did you know at the time, like, how deeply invested were you in the Chicago street? Did you know all the beefs that was going on, or you just know these guys had some clout and you was just trying to turn up and diss them? Nah,
I think the Chicago thing started when I started with Cuban Doll.
I got questions about that for sure.
Yeah, so when I started with Cuban Doll, Tato kept calling my phone.
So did you really, like, take her from Tato?
I don't know if I took her. I don't even know if she... I saved her life.
Stole that shit.
Tato's crazy.
Stole that shit. Or nah, and you don't know what to do with that. Nah, but he was really beating on her. Like he was beating on her bad.
Damn.
And I put my Captain Save-A-Hole cape on, and I let her stay at my.
Is she the one that
she from
fought
Dallas.
Kayla B? Is that the one who fought Kayla B?
I don't know. I don't know.
Who used to go with J223, the little Jackson?
Yeah, her.
Yeah, okay.
So shout out to Cuban Doll. So I started with Cuban Doll.
You took her to Hawaii or some shit, right?
Yeah, I took her to Hawaii with a black eye.
Because she got beat up by...
Yeah, so I rescued her to Honolulu. And then after I rescued her to there, Tato was calling my phone like, yo, I'm going to kill you. And then I think that's when I made the video in L.A. and I dissed Chief Keef and them. And then all these Chicago people was just like on my back after I said the Chicago thing. And then I think that's how it started. So I think it was like me one of their girls, and then everybody was just like calling my phone. I don't even know how they got my number.
Is that how the whole beef with Chief Keef and all of those guys started then? From her?
Yeah, from her.
No shit.
Yeah, that was because my birthday was May 8th.
Over a girl?
I mean, I wasn't beefing over her. I was just like, oh, she was getting re-honored, and I was just like, yo, let me like fly you out, like.
And she was just down to get flown out straight away.
I mean, with you getting re-honored, like
Rihanna's crazy.
You trying to get up out of there, like if you you know what I mean, in the midst of like a 3-piece combo, and then you just have a flight ticket to Honolulu, like I'm taking that.
So was this still when she was? So was it Cuban Doll? She was like best friends with Asian Doll, right?
Yeah.
And then Asian Doll, she kind of be getting passed around all the BDs.
She got a
messy as hell.
Oh, bro! Wait! I always wanted to talk. All right, so Asian Doll. I don't know her. I mean, I met her a couple times. But after, all right, so I'm not gonna say she had a whole spurt, right? Like you know how people have growth spurts.
She got the whole spurt.
She had a whole spurt, but she had a whole spurt before Vaughn, cause she was with man.
She was Breezy. I confronted Breezy about 600 Breezy when I saw him. He was getting in there before Vaughn, from what I heard.
Yeah.
So she went from 600 to
Y'all don't
Oblo.
know that. Just say allegedly.
Allegedly.
She what? Yeah. No, but all right. So hold on. That's crazy though, cause Vaughn used to tongue kiss on him out. Pull that up real quick.
Oh my god.
Now put
right.
Vaughn tongue kissing Asian Doll. I just need the world to see this. I think people forget. Like this was a real thing. I think I saved it. Hold on.
Saving is
This
crazy.
one they made out on Instagram Live. I got to find a right clip.
Yeah. This. Hold on. Pause it. This y'all goat right here. This y'all demon right here. Like, go play it.
Yeah.
Nah, but make it big.
Yeah. I know that nigga. They know. They know.
He was a kid.
Nah, ain't
That
no
was a publicity stunt. I ain't gonna
That
lie.
ain't no publicity. I mean, yeah, look, I understand publicity stunts.
He was really tender over
but-
her,
but
though.
that
Right,
kid-
he probably did start really
That kiss
liking
is
it.
not no publicity stunt. Go to the kiss.
Wait, this he cuffing her up for 30 minutes on this video.
30 minutes is
He doing this for
crazy.
30 minutes straight.
And he doing that publicly. Hold on.
I'm just trying to see where he connecting with the lips.
Now, I got a video where he like...
Oh, it's here. I got it.
Huh?
They kiss him for time. This part.
Nah, zoom in on that.
Crazy.
Nigga got 600 breezy all in that. Like, he kissing. Hey, yo. Hold on, this is hilarious. Hold on.
She ended up with the same shit on Youngboy's lip, no?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah. Matter of fact, yeah.
Y'all is crazy. Y'all doing this. Oh my God. He was knocking.
Yo, this
it.
nigga's kissing
He was
her.
knocking.
Yo,
out,
bro,
baby.
he's
He
kissing
play
a
about
whole...
her.
Hold on, pause that.
Y'all know he ain't play about her.
Yeah, he didn't play about 304, which is wild to me. Like that's crazy. This, like...
I don't know about all that, but you know, you say
Like,
it.
that's
You
real.
closer
You know
to
that,
them
right?
than
That
me.
ain't AI. That's before AI was
This
a
way
thing.
before AI, yeah. This way before AI. So like, this is the thing though. That's what blows my mind. Because really, like, let's be real, bro. You was trying to get Chief Keef killed for real.
Nah.
You said you had a 30 pack on him right now.
Yeah, I know, but I was just playing with him. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. It's a worse video with the spit. Like, you ever had like where like when your mouth is so dry and you open it and like there's a web that connects from your one tooth. Nah, bro, this was he loved that 304 though.
But that's the thing.
And
it's
she
like,
got a kid now.
But
I don't
Isn't
know
it
nothing
crazy?
She didn't
about
even
this.
wait.
Don't
She
be
didn't-
mad
she didn't
at
even
me.
wait.
Go put that.
but all this beef though, it's always about a girl, right? So you was beefing with
Wow.
Glow Gang and O Block over Tato Girl, and then you end up trying to get Chief Keef killed. Von beefing over Asian Doll fighting Young Boy.
Oh, I
He
got it.
killed.
I got it right here. Hold on. Damn, am I gonna be able to? He's connected like wireless.
Should I pull it up? Yeah, I'm wired in.
You wired in? I hold on.
Oh, I'm AirPlay. You could probably take over the AirPlay.
I.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, this is horrible. Hold on. Okay.
The memory be crazy.
Is this a video you
like-
got saved, or is this?
Huh?
Is this some shit you got saved?
Yeah, this is. I saved this because look, Vaughn fans are delusional. They forget that this they GOAT. Like, look how those eyes don't lie. This nigga love this bitch. Like, look how they looking at each other. Like she's.
That's Thug in Love. You don't know about that?
What? That's what?
Thug in Love.
Thug in Love? Hold on.
Did
Hold on.
she
You
make-
take
did-
off the
did-
thing. I got it right here.
Did she make a tweet saying she don't want you unless you got two bodies or something?
Yeah, I got this. This shit was wild.
I
Like,
think I heard her.
Yeah, she tweeted, I
Yeah.
can't mess with you unless you got at least 2 bodies.
Yeah.
And then she went and on top 5.
Oh,
she went to go fuck a Drake dick rider. Hold on.
Jesus, help me.
Nah, this
Mama
is,
ducking too deep right now, man.
look, this is multiple. Like, he don't have to do this. You know that, right? What's the strip club in Chicago? What's the strip? Give me a strip club in Chicago.
Oceans.
Oceans. He could literally went to Ocean and grabbed like
Jimmy's.
a
Oceans.
lesser 304. Like, you know what I mean? This was a choice. You know he has a choice, right? He has choices. Like,
Yeah, but he was rocking out with her. He was her. He was feeling that. But that's the thing is, like, she was getting around for a few of those guys. But so you really saying like that shit with Chief Keef, that started over a girl. King Von with Young Boy started over a girl. So really, this all about dudes being tender over girls, really.
yeah, not me. Like, I was just helping her out. You know what I mean? Real though. I was just trying to help her.
so Cuban had you a little bit though. A 30 piece is crazy.
What, Cuban?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, girl, you for the 30 piece on Chief Keef though. She had your heart. She had your heart. A little
Nah, bro.
bit. It wasn't none of that.
Nah, hell no. I was still with my baby mom at the time.
Type shit.
Wait, so now when you said you had a 30 pack on him right now, blood, you said that, right?
Yeah, I said that.
But so you wasn't even expecting homeboy
I
to
told
shoot in
you,
the air.
I felt like Tony Montana, bro. Like I don't know.
You said you only paid him like 5K because you ain't hit nothing.
I forgot what's the amount, but I think it was like I ain't give him no 30 though. I know that. Prosecutors tell you that. Like,
You know, I see that.
Let me ask you this, Mama Doe.
But,
What was your thoughts when you heard about 6ix9ine and Chief Keef beefing and shit?
I never heard about it. Please.
So this the
enlighten
first time
me.
you even hearing
Please,
about?
let me tell y'all something. When I say I don't give a about shit on the internet, if it ain't dealing with Duck, I really don't know unless somebody bring it to my attention.
So I heard you on the stream with Dean and AB the other day talking about when you was talking about the Barclays. You was like, we did that. You was
yeah,
like, that
because
was us.
I was supposed to walk out AB. That day that the Barclays got shot up, I was walking out Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner walked out to Gummo. A lot of people don't know that.
So like I was just saying like when the Chief Keef shit happened, it's like
Oh, but you know what's so crazy? So this is something that nobody knows. Adrian Broner, I was walking out Adrian Broner the night that the Barclays got shot up. Casanova was walking out Javante Davis on that card.
you just had them both link up.
No. So what I think happened, right? What I think happened was when we was on the live with Dean and AB, Javante Davis showed up right after, thinking I was still gonna be there, but the cops came, I'm on probation. So once they said cops get called because they rented our Airbnb and like there's noise complaints, I said, you know what? My freedom is everything. Like I got a family who depend on me, so it's not no crazy shit, but if they complain about noise, I'm gonna just go. We streamed for 2 hours. It was a good stream. And then when I get home, I seen Javante Davis come. But the context of that story, when the Barclays got shot up, I was walking out Adrian Broner and Casanova was walking out Javante Davis. And then 8 years later, I'm on a stream with Adrian Broner and Javante Davis shows up.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. So you've been in a lot of shit, so like that Chief Keef, you saying you wasn't actually trying to get him killed. So what, you was just wanted to scare him for 30K?
Yeah.
And so when Kuda B came back and Chief Keef wasn't dead, you wasn't disappointed?
Nah.
Was you happy with how it went down? You was like, yeah, we busted him. Like, that's good luck.
Yeah, I mean, like, on like, when I pleaded guilty to it, you know what I mean? Like, I just, took responsibility for my part in it. And, yeah, I never, like, Kuda pleaded guilty and admitted, like, remember, I paid Kuda to do something, and when we're all locked up and arrested, how would I know that Kuda never did anything? Kuda told the feds that it wasn't even him who shot it, who shot the gun. So how would I know that if I paid you thinking you did it? You get it?
Yeah.
But that's, like I said, that truth right there, everybody's gonna be like, all right, next question. Right? Let's talk about something else. If I paid Mama Duck to jump in the pool right now, right? And then she comes back wet, but she never jumped in the pool. She just threw water on herself. And then Remo, she gave some money to Remo to do it for her. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a bad example. But if I pay you, you know what I mean? If I pay you to do something.
But okay.
But you saying you didn't pay him to kill him. You was just saying that.
Yeah, I didn't.
But when you said 30 pack on him, like, that sounds like you was.
I was in character.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was definitely.
Hey, you already pled out to this, so you could admit it. If you
Yeah, I got admitted. No, I that's what I'm saying. I already pled guilty to it and did my time. But
what's your opinion on Chief Keef now? Is it squashed? Have you ever seen this?
no, what is that?
So this was Chief Keef right after you got beaten up in the gym.
Yeah, I never seen that. But I don't, like I said, I never, I can never be a hater. I think like Chief Keef was a pioneer to like how everybody was able to make money. I feel like if Chief Keef, and I'm gonna say this without, I'm gonna say this, with no hairs on my tongue. If Chief Keef didn't exist, You know what I mean? And this is just me speaking as an artist. If Chief Keef didn't exist, I don't even think a lot of these people would have money right now. Like a lot of these rappers, including myself. So apart the music aside, apart the beef aside, he's someone who changed kind of how artists got paid, like going viral on YouTube and all that stuff. So even though we beefed and all that shit, and it's still like I'll smack the shit out that. He's one of the reasons that we are millionaires today. You know what I mean? So
No, that's a fact.
But at the end of the day, I don't. You know, music is music. Like, you know, I beef with a lot of. But I still bump TJ. I still bump a lot of that I beef with. You know,
You really
what I mean?
bumping TJ?
I like it. TJ.
He probably gonna see this interview and be like, "That's that shit I don't like."
And he can say that shit, and I'm gonna sing that shit too.
Yeah. I mean,
Like I know how to I know how to take music away from the person. You know what I mean?
isn't it crazy though that he from Chicago, he a big BD, got all this, but it's like you one of the only people that's ever bust shots at Chief Keef.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day,
No,
it's
this is really wait, hold on. Bad me up, okay? 'Cause
Rewind, yeah.
I thought so. When I just heard you say you went to jail, you pleaded out to something.
yeah.
So was that what you pleaded out to?
I pled guilty to a 924C discharge, and the feds is mandatory minimum of 10 years.
Wait a minute. Was that against Chief Keef? That's
Yeah.
what you said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so Mama Duck don't know too much, right? So I'm gonna have to refresh her memory and show the video of you putting the
pull
30
it
pack
up.
on him.
Okay.
And what year was this?
2018. Yeah.
And this was after you and Duck was beefing. Or
I think this is after.
before.
Yeah. I didn't know what. I just considered Chicago. I didn't. Like, I knew there was groups and cliques, but there's so many cliques. Like, I used to bump back when Chief Keef, Prince Dre. You know what I mean? Like that little kid with the buck teeth. You know what I'm talking
Shout
about?
out Prince Dre.
Sure.
And then he had this song where he just named mad cliques, like TJ, BJ, BD. And I'm just like, yo, how many
Can
gangs
I
are
ask you
there?
a question?
Yeah.
What you think about Chicago Legends? Did you
Um,
listen to it?
What I think about what? Chicago Legend?
Legends, Duck song. That
So
he
this
made.
song, just to refresh your memory, Duck did the song Chicago Legends, and this is one of the first times that anyone really rapped respectfully about their ops on a song.
And it got a million views
I
in
haven't
24
look,
hours.
hold on, before you play that, I'll tell you honestly, I never I know one thing about Duck that I'm not saying it's just because you standing here. One thing that is for certain, nobody got nothing bad to say about your son. Like, I feel like every op that he had
Even that did.
spoke good about your son.
Even they did.
Not
They
only
said
that,
he ain't
they
never
said
killed them.
they
He
said
just wish they stopped dissing
and I'm not saying
friends.
and I'm not saying this to you here. Even I seen an interview where girls would be like, I'd rather go with ducking them because how just good vibes he was. Like
And a lot of times they used to be at my house.
Yeah, so
made
I seen
sure
that,
them babies
and
was safe and have fun. Yeah.
but I there's a song, I just don't know the name of it. There's a song I like by him.
Tell you what, let me just give you a refresher,
Nah,
yeah.
he's
So
probably
this
talking
track,
about
Chicago
that
Legends.
Damn DB song.
Which one, DB?
Oh, Dead. That's the most disrespectful song ever that he done made as well.
I don't
Yeah.
like that song.
You-
but he did it.
Yeah, he got the thing about Duck is I feel like he had so much range. So this song, Chicago Legends, I'll just play you a little snippet of it. But this is the song where it's like this is the only song you're gonna find where people actually
you
respect
gotta
that
play it
ops.
from the beginning when he say this gonna be the realest I never wrote. He never wrote nothing. He hit a beat
Freestyle?
and fucked them up.
So like he's showing love and paying homage to everyone. Like he shouted out new.
What year was this?
This is what
2019, 18 or 19.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, it says 19.
So
on that.
he did it before Dirk. Like, you
Facts.
know what I mean?
Duck basically.
Do you know I had a
You know the
whole
story.
meeting with Big Dirt, and I
Oh, his
said
brother, right?
his dad,
Oh,
Daddy.
oh yeah.
his dad before Duck dad got out of jail.
Okay.
I was trained to, and I think he was recently released. He probably was out. I don't know, probably not even a year. But my peoples and his people are people. We are people. So I just wanted to sit down and talk to him because this was after this song dropped. And I say, you know what, baby, I'm finna see what I could do. I'm going to see if I can get a sit down with him. You know, after I extended the olive branch, you know, he even made a joke like, you need to talk to his mama. His mama listened to him. I mean, he listened to his mama. But I waited an hour for this man, only for him to tell me in 5 minutes that he didn't feel like it was, you know, something he needed to do as far as is getting Dirk and Duck together to sit down to squash the peace.
You said he couldn't find a way?
No, he basically told me he didn't feel like he would be able to do that because he's just getting out of jail and, you know, basically trying to tell me
I understand
he
him.
couldn't have, you know, he couldn't talk to his son about that. That's what I got from
Yeah.
him. But I'm not finna sit up here and say that this man been locked up all this time and he have no type of relationship with his son. So that's what I'm thinking. Because I know Duck had a relationship with his dad, and his dad was locked up since he was 6 weeks.
I'll tell you what, and I'm gonna take this conversation to a dark place. I'm gonna take this conversation to a dark place because it's the elephant in the room that nobody wanna talk about. In Chicago, and we're talking about Chicago. People die everywhere, but let's talk about Chicago, right? I'm from New York. People die in New York. Like there's 13-year-olds, 16-year-olds dying in New York. In Miami, I live here now. There's people dying too. But let's focus on Chicago. How many people died, would you say, from the 2012 era, 2011 era, right, to 2026? How many moms lost their sons?
Man,
A lot.
probably hundreds and hundreds.
A lot. What you mean, just from that era or all
Nah,
together? The whole
all
beef
together,
period?
just general and
Far as
period.
it's the drill culture,
Yeah.
bro.
How? What would you say?
I would say hundreds.
Hundreds, maybe 1,000,
I would say
Huh?
hundreds.
maybe like 1,000.
I would say
high hundreds.
High hundreds?
Yeah,
Would you say?
just like the lost kids to the streets in that. That sounds like a lot.
Well,
to
I
me.
think
it's
it's more.
more.
I
I think it's
say
more. I think it's
that
more
I
than-
knew
I don't
from
think it's in the
that
hundreds.
era That I
All
knew.
right, let's talk about the let's talk about the kids. Let's talk about the people, right? Kids, men, grown adults, whatever. People, right now we're asking the question, how many people you think died from 2011 to 2026? But we're just thinking about like the names, right? We're talking about like the Newskis, the Wooskis, the Fredo.
No, not
like,
Wooski. Wooski still here.
okay, then,
Wooski still
you know what
here.
I mean? Like I don't know their names,
Right.
but like the big names people, right? But what about the people that we don't even know their name that just are like they're casualties to the war,
or
right?
guilty by association.
This is part, and as fucked up as it sounds, this is what I'm saying. The elephant in the room is that this is black culture. It is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? When I sat down with Bank, right? When I sat down with Bank, the question was like, yo, why you think people hate you so much? Right? And I said, well, I don't know. I think, you know what I mean? People pick and choose who they want to hate on. And I said, nah, I think it's because you a Mexican, right? And I'm like, well,
y'all
that's
minorities
no,
too.
but that shouldn't be a thing.
I know
That
black
shouldn't
people.
even be said because, I mean, my thing is, right, if
Say what you got to say.
no,
bro.
I
Let
am,
it
but
out.
I want you to understand and put it where it's like, no, but nah, bro, it's different. Nah. If I came in here disrespecting you, I wouldn't expect you to disrespect me back, right? If I came in here with an attitude, or if I came here acting like not wanting to say nothing, I feel like it'll throw the whole energy of the mood off because you get what you give out.
Yeah,
Right?
that energy.
It's just period. That's just the rule of life. You get what you. If I disrespect you, I expect you to. If I hit you, I expect you to hit me back. That's just life. So what Banks said was like, yo, you a Mexican, and me looking at just Chicago, I don't see no other race killing off sons, brothers, fathers than black people.
You are so true about
But it's the elephant in the room is like, oh, well, stay out our business. No, but I'm not saying you. I'm saying that's something that has to be addressed, because when I told Bank, I said, why people like so hard on me? And he was like, 'cause you a Mexican. I said, well, who killed Pac? Who killed Biggie? Who killed Nipsey? Who killed Pop? Who killed Young Dolph? Who killed XXX? Who killed just another black man? But who betrayed 6ix9ine? Who bit the hand that fed? Who bit the hand that fed all these people? Everybody around me was black. So my thing was, and it's like the truth hurts so much that it's like, right message, wrong messenger. No, it's the way you say it. No, let's focus on facts. Let's stop being dumb. It's like, oh, but you know what you signed up? Why you gonna take the 47 years? Because I'm not gonna be stupid for you. Like, I'm not. If you're not giving me loyalty, I will never sit down 47. Oh, but you know what you signed up for? Yeah, I signed up for being real with my niggas. And even I was said it in Kicker, like the song. I'm like, I didn't. No. If I had to take my time and I did on the lie detector test, I would have took it. If niggas didn't backdoor me. But you know, the haters watching this right now, the truth just is so, it hits them in their chest so much that's the thing. There's no, in black culture, there's.
Yeah, you gotta watch how you say that though, cause like.
No, you can't watch how you say it, because I feel like this is why the game is so fucked up.
But in
bro.
a way, hold on, let me say this.
No, let me say this. Hold
on. You made a point.
Remo.
But you said, all right, hold on. I want to touch on.
Listen here.
Remo, but let's dissect it. Let's break it down.
Break it down.
Cause I'm never the type like, and you know,
all right,
I'm never the type to be like, oh nah, but you know my situation off camera. Like off camera, you know my situation. My right, like I don't even want to get there because it looks like I don't have to say that. Y'all know my body.
All right, but
like,
this,
you know what I mean?
This is the thing I say though, when it comes, because you saying like, you making it seem like all black people biting.
No, not all.
Like your right hand right now is Don,
but that's
a black man.
I don't want to say that.
But I feel like the you was fucking with back in the day wasn't really your in the first place. So that is more, and ain't more of a black man.
Take me out.
You are more loyal to them.
No.
So why should you be loyal?
I don't feel like it was more of a black man.
That's why I said black culture. You get it?
I never do it.
Remo, hear me out.
That's anybody culture. Shit.
So take me out. Take me out. We're talking about culturally. Take me out. Take 6ix9ine out the equation.
Yeah.
The telling on Dirk right now his mans, right? Take me out.
Yeah.
Who telling on him?
But it's more proximity. Of course, this nigga live in a hood where there's predominantly black people. Majority of your friends are gonna be black people.
All right, so my thing is you getting money now. You taking care of these niggas. Why they backdoor you?
My point is,
you get it though? Like but let's focus. But I'm just saying, the culture don't want to talk about the elephant in the room. And Charleston White said it best. Like, yo, we are our own enemy. When y'all start realizing, like, the reason music is dead is that we're not focusing on what's the problem here. Like, it's f***ing up the game, bro.
Die with Duck. Let's start there.
Like, shout out to Duck, but like, yo, bro, who killed Duck, bro? Like, why does it hurt to talk about it?
And
like,
they killed him over words because he ain't know not now one of the motherfuckers.
You get it? Like, we can't.
Never did nothing
and yo,
to them.
and I'll tell you this, like, this has to be said, and I know I'm saying it for a reason, and it's gonna hit, it's gonna strike a nerve with some viewer, and it's gonna start changing. Remo met me before. Ross met me before. I do not, and I'm saying I don't say this like applauding me. This is not a good thing. I don't do that. Remo met me. He met me. I walk around. I just got here. There's no security at my house right now.
You have a beautiful house.
Thank
That's
you.
all my
So
son
my
wanted
thing
to do
is
for
like,
his mama.
I don't do that. I don't say the things I say and then have 5 guards, one standing there, one standing there, one standing. I don't do that. And God, look, how many moms lost their sons? Hundreds, thousands, right? Why am I still here though? I'm
Because
out and
God
about.
got
I'm
a
in Vegas. I'm
purpose
here
for
for a
you.
purpose. And we
God
need to
got
start
a
opening our
purpose
eyes
for
that
you,
this
baby.
culture is f***ing up the world right now, bro.
But you participated in the culture and helped. It was
And I
benefit
helped
you.
a lot of brothers out. Like that's what
But
I'm saying.
also, but you, a lot of niggas probably wanted to join the gang and do shit that
but
you
but
was
that's what I'm
doing
saying.
too.
Name one guy. All right, so name one brother I did Grease.
You said what?
Name one brother I did Grease. Like in my
Yeah, like-
trial where it came out where it say, oh, nah, like I took care of everyone.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm trying to say is, essentially, you contributed to probably wanting to being in the gang too. At one time when you was running with Treyway and all these blood,
But that's a fact.
kids
That's-
was running around, wanting to be 6ix9ine, so you
Alright.
don't know who you influenced. So like in a way, you kind of contributed. If
Of
you gonna
course,
say
nah,
that.
I did contribute it, but I make sure while me
But you
contribute.
ain't a though. You a Mexican.
I
nigga, you
know, but me not. But this is what I'm saying. We should not look at it as like. That's why I said take me out the equation. Like look at Gucci Mane. He lived his whole 10-year, his whole career talking about. I don't even know a Gucci Mane song. Then I wanted to rap it, but he lived his whole life rapping, and there's probably niggas right now in Louisiana prison, Indianapolis in maximum prisons all over that looked up to Gucci Mane. You know what I mean? And then when he get in a situation. You know what they say? Oh, I'm a businessman. You can't outgrow, like you told me, I contributed, you can't outgrow the seeds you planted. He planted them seeds from 2006, 2005, all the way till now, and now you want to be a businessman. You can't, like, that's what I'm saying. Take me out the equation. Take me out.
Well, I feel like
I would, all right, so just say this, right? I'll take my responsibility. I'll take my responsibility. Yeah. I'll take accountability. But you can't. You could take 6ix9ine out. I'll take my accountability. Stand in the corner. You know what I mean? But let's focus on the elephant in the room when we saying, yo, y'all get mad when someone else do it, right? That's not because I came from Alabama and just put on a New York jacket. I'm from New York. I'm born and raised in New York. Born and raised. Me being from New York, that's my culture too. Like nobody can tell.
But when you talking, sometimes it sounds like you like
no, but that's what I'm
removing
saying.
yourself from it a little bit.
No, I said take me out so you can understand it.
All right.
So if you take me out, the equation, it's really you can't go back and say, but you take me out so you can focus on the problem. The problem here is that.
So you're saying black people the problem?
They're a big problem, yes. Who killed her son? Black people. Who killed Nipsey? Black people. Who? This is we killing. Look, we killing each other off.
That's
you know that,
all I'm
right?
saying.
Can I take? So let me take
they're
myself
their
out. 'Cause I'm
own
not black.
enemy.
They killing each other off.
Yes. And
We right now. If everybody was alive, you know what I mean?
Nah, we have to do better. But I feel like the delivery, in a way, it sounds like you contributed. But then, like now, you removing yourself from it.
No, I said take me out so you could see it.
Yeah.
Like and anyway.
And I'm not arguing that.
No. I know Remo.
Yeah.
But on the comments, you gonna see like the way same way I told Bank. Bank thought this. Bank thought he cooked me. So when he seen the comments, I pre-analyzed the comments. Right now in the little 5-minute conversation we was having, they gonna be like, nah, Remo, 6ix9ine, you're not hearing him though because it's like a little kid, right? If a 7-year-old walks in here. And in front of all of us, he's speaking to me and said, 6ix9ine, your breath hot. In front of everybody, and then everybody is quiet. Sometimes the truth hurts. It's not about rewording it. It's just the truth shouldn't hurt. The truth should
set you free.
The truth should be like, all right. It's like when your girl tell you a problem that's going on in a relationship, right? Yo, you not paying mind to me, or you going out every night. I shouldn't feel if I know I'm doing wrong. Let's move that and say, yo, let me take myself out because obviously I'm not black. black people are black people's most. Y'all your own enemy, and then when someone comes in like me, y'all try to put all the fingers go like, look at him, because y'all don't want to take accountability. So y'all say, but look, y'all got T.I. on the stand. Y'all made an excuse. Y'all got Gunna on Crime Stoppers and T.I. on Crime Stoppers. Y'all made an excuse. Y'all got Young Thug interrogation video. Y'all made an excuse. 50, everybody know Irv Gotti, Supreme Team, Feds. Y'all made an excuse. But when it's 6ix9ine, there's no excuse. It's like, yo, let's grab all our fingers and go that way to throw the distraction off. Facts is facts, bro. And like I said, bro,
it's some snitches that got black snitches that got completely jousted out.
Finesse 2 times, paperwork came out. Hear me out. Finesse 2 times, paperwork came out. Nah, but he funny though. Boston Richie got dropped by Future. Still hot right now. So y'all pick and choose who y'all. This is what I'm trying to say. And bro, I don't give a. I'm like. Y'all know this. I'm getting money and I'm still alive and like God is I know God has me here for a reason. I don't know if it's one day leave all this behind and follow his steps but you gotta understand there's people out there that it's a truth that they do not want to hear, and I don't know why we just don't talk about it. Or maybe it's right message, wrong messenger. But bro, it got to be said. That's why there's so much picking and choosing the game. Why we don't just talk about the truth? Why don't just focus on what's the truth? You know what I mean? Now, if it's like what's that shit? If it's leveled, I get it. But it's not even leveled. Y'all winning by a landslide. Y'all taking black people out more than any other race.
I can't argue on that.
And I'm talking about our black kings. I'm not talking about, just say, because they matter too, just a miscellaneous dude from New Orleans or Texas or a black dude from Seattle. We talking about y'all taking out black kings who could have movements. When Nipsey died, there was marches in LA. I'm bugging? So my thing is, y'all not taking out. Yeah, like and I'm not saying there's not white on white crime, Spanish on Spanish crimes, but we not taking out our leaders. Like these are leaders in the culture. You get it? That's all I gotta say, bro. Like that, and if you guys want to pull up facts, you know me. I don't like talking and then not having no facts follow with it. But
hey, to dig deeper into
and to say I hate doing this because it looks like a cop out. Like when Post Malone on Breakfast Club, or like when Mexican OT, like, yo, why you say that? Like, and then I gotta, my girlfriend. I don't do that. We don't gotta do that. But Remo, you know my right hand, and we take a bullet for each other.
Yeah,
we outside with each other every day. No security, no nothing. Yo, bro, what we doing? I went to jail and word to everything. Son took a hammer out, and my bro ran back and said, go. Then I could have blasted him right in his face. I went to jail for this, like literally in January 6th. So like I said, I don't want to say that because it shouldn't be my defense. My defense is the truth is the truth.
So let me dig deeper into the Gucci situation, because obviously you're making a wider, more political point, but like...
It's not political. The point I made is the truth that nobody wants to talk about. But it makes everybody uncomfortable.
But so, in a way, it's almost like you disrespect Gucci for being fake about his persona, but then it's like, you kind of made it, like, you basically put the battery on a lot of people's back to, like...
The narrative just changes.
Yeah.
I disrespected Gucci because Gucci has something to say about me.
He got hella lyrics about, you know, he would never tell, all this type of stuff, so yeah.
So my thing is, like the first 10 minutes of this interview is like, you will speak on somebody's situation till you're in that situation. So, again, when I spoke on Gucci, it's like Big Bank said it best. You can't outgrow the seeds you planted. If I today, just say, I've raised both of you, right? I raised both of you. I start smoking cigarettes at the age of, you guys are 10 years old, I start smoking cigarettes. You guys start smoking cigarettes because you look up to me. Then at 30 years old, I stopped smoking and condemn y'all for smoking. You showed me that. You get it?
But
Like
they should always-
no, but everyone has room to change and grow. Why is it like, you know what I mean? Like you can't. If I abuse an animal right now, hit him. Just say a pet, right? That pet, when it gets rescued and goes to a nice family, when they go to touch him, that's real. You know what I mean?
Trauma.
So you can't go rap all this gangster, and at the end want to change to a businessman and say, "Oh nah, I gotta make a police report for insurance." You just gassed. Big Bang said it best. When I robbed, they had to respect it. You can't run and tell police.
Let me ask you this: when you got picked up in 2018, how much time was you facing? 40-something years.
47. No, I pleaded guilty to everything.
But so when you first got picked up though, and you just after you was talking about they dirty bloods, was there even a moment where you was like, "I'm gonna hold it down for these guys"?
Nah, hell no.
You knew straight away. You was like, "I'm getting out of this."
Nah. You. So a lot of people don't understand this, and the people just think that like, it's like there's Instagram lawyers, there's comment lawyers, there's everything. You know me, I talk facts. You can look it up. Even if you tell the feds everything, your 5K1, your Rule 35 gets shot up the ladder. So your prosecutor, your United States attorney, who's assigned to your case, may want you as a cooperator, but it has to go to their supervisor. Their supervisor goes to the attorney general of your region, of where your case is at. Yeah. And then the attorney general signs off on it and sends it to the White House.
Damn.
So, because remember, it's USA versus Hernandez, USA versus Combs, USA versus... So whoever gets the opportunity to cooperate, the White House approves of it. So a lot of people don't know that. So me telling you and then people making jokes like, yo, I already knew I was going to get out. You don't know because you could literally say everything and the feds is like, nah, we want you. You could say whatever you want, but we want to say we gave 6ix9ine 47 years and he had to take that. You get it?
Yeah, I get you.
That's how the feds work. That's how United States works when it comes to prosecution.
So obviously Gucci Mane kind of, he planted a lot of them seeds. What do you think about Pooh Shiesty's specific situation? Like, do you look at him as like, he really crashed out, Gucci shouldn't have told on him? Or you feel like Gucci kind of, even though he getting disrespected for switching up on his principles, he kind of did what he's supposed to do as a businessman now, you don't respect it? Like, do you respect what Gucci did, even though...
Nah, I don't respect it.
But you would have been saying you wouldn't have snitched back in 2018 when you was first with the Bloods before the arrest, right?
Yeah.
That would have been
took
your
a lot of
mentality.
tests. I mean, I'll do another one. I don't go but like literally when Aiden and Ben the Don and Neon asked me, yo, if they didn't want to do you wrong, would I have took that time? Yeah, because I knew I would have lived good. I know the time would have went, hopefully by quick because I'm around people that we made history. I know I'll be good because I'm well protected in there, but I knew if y'all was backdooring me out here doing all the shiesty that y'all doing, what chance do I have in the jail? You seen Tory Lanez, right? Tory Lanez didn't cooperate. Tory Lanez wasn't in a gang. Tory Lanez allegedly shot at a girl, didn't even hit her. The bullet hit the floor and got stabbed by a MS-13 guy. You know what I mean? Bro, I think people want you to be retarded. Like, I think genuinely people want you like, nah, take it, bro. Like, right now, I don't see nobody saying free Casanova. When was the last free Casanova post you seen?
It's been a minute.
When was the last free Shotty post you seen?
I don't think I've
When was the last?
Free Shotty.
Okay. When was the last Rondo number 9 free that you seen? That the media's posted? Like, people forget you. Being in prison is like you're dead. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not about to be dumb for the public. Like, I'm not doing that. Like when people told me, yo, you went to Chicago for 15 seconds, 7 seconds. Yeah, because my job is to entertain you. You're very entertained, right? My job is not to die. Like, you know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah.
So I think people think I'm dumb. Like, it's like, do what we want you to do so we can laugh at you. Like, look, a dude called me a rat, right, in the mall, August 8th of 2025, takes out his gun, right? He's like, yo, if you wasn't with your family right now, I'll kill you. This document. You've seen the document. And then I defend
All off
myself.
the internet,
No, but I defend myself. right? That's the situation I just said with me and Don.
Yeah.
I defend myself. We beat him up, and I go to jail for it. He just trying to kill me.
So something I've been dying to ask you, bro, is like, obviously you went back, you had this probation violation. We saw you on the live stream with Aiden. They basically dropped you off at the jail, right? Walk me through what happens. You get out the Sprinter, you walk in them gates. How do you go from them gates to your bed or your whatever? You know what I'm saying? What do you go through?
So when they dropped me off, I was completely drunk as like I drunk like what Don? I drunk like half the bottle of 1942, right? So I drank half bottle of 1942. I got processed. When I get processed, they shut down the building.
So they treat you like a celebrity off the get-go, right? They're like, damn, 6ix9ine.
It's not celebrity because there's bigger people that go in there. Like you have literally, all right, the President Maduro got brought into the United States January 2nd. I literally turned myself in January 6th.
That's crazy.
So like, it's no special treatment. They process you. They tell you to take off your clothes, make sure you're not bringing in any contraband, blah, 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 blah.
Like, go into just crazy details. So they process you, like, they literally strip you down.
So I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I go into the gate, you see the video. When I walk into that door, they ask you your date of birth and your full name, social security to make sure it's you. Then they put you in a holding pen. Then from that holding pen, you go take a mugshot.
You with other people in the holding pen?
I was with one other guy, the guy that you seen me go in, some white guy. I take a mugshot, then they strip you out your clothes. So they make you turn around, squat, cough, like butt ass naked. Yeah. Damn. So they do that, then they put you back in a no, right before they make you squat, cough, they give you change of clothes, like prison clothes. So when the prison clothes, they put you in a pen. You go to like a doctor room. They say, "Yo, do you have any allergies? What are your medications? Do you have asthma? Blah 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 blah. Any whatever." Then they put you back in the pen. Then someone comes, grabs you. They put you in the box. Like, well, I go to the box because I'm high profile. Other people go where Luigi Mangioni's at. They go to a transit dorm to get classified. So they see how dangerous you are. What are you here for? What are your points, your categories? Then they put you in a certain housing. Not me. I go to isolation, like a box. Like literally, like from that pole to that pole. Nah, not even sure. It's smaller than that. Yeah. But it's just a box. Yeah. And you in there 24/7. And last time I lasted 17 days in there was the worst. But this time they got me out in 6 days. So I just slept there for 6 days from Tuesday. And then Monday they brought me up.
So you in there for days, not you got a book or anything? You just sat in the room with nothing, no one?
I asked for a Bible.
Oh, for real? And that's,
I asked for a Bible.
In there with a Bible, that's it, 6 days? That's crazy.
I mean, I asked for a Bible. I connect with God.
Do you feel like that experience kind of broke you down? Like the isolation shit?
I cried. I'm not gonna lie. I cried talking with God. Because I'm like, I asked God, why do I keep falling in these situations when I'm really trying to stay out of trouble? And you know what I literally have in my head? I said, maybe between January 6th to April 2nd when I got released, maybe one day I was going to be at a gas station, same how Danny 6ix9ine always is, just gets out, pumps his own gas, goes grab a Celsius, or I don't know, grab something to eat, and some guy was like, yo, this is my shot right here. Like, just like anything, right? You go, you think everything's right. I'm always attentive, like, when I'm out, but, you know, no one's perfect. So you're literally buying, you know, something to eat, somebody who's just, I got kidnapped before, so somebody who's literally just has the eye for you that day is literally going on a mission for you. Maybe between January 6th and April 2nd was gonna be a day that I died. So God, this is crazy the way I think, but you don't know if God sends someone like, and this is crazy, not saying that this happened, but you don't know how the world works, right? God sends someone, call you a rat, you beat him up. You're gonna die between January 6th to April 2nd. I need you alive. I'm gonna make you sit down in jail for 3 months, not no crazy thing. And God works in mysterious ways. You don't know what he saves you from. Even choking on a bone, anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just life. I feel when you're born, you have a purpose and you literally have your day. Your day is set. No one can take that from you.
Everybody get a toe tag.
You know what I mean? So I was just grateful, and I got talking to God. I'm just like, yo, I'm yours. Find a way out. Find me for a way out. I'm at a financial crisis with the IRS. I need help. I need this. I need that. And like you spoke, are you into me? I'm just going day by day. My life is resolving itself, and I feel like it's God. And I have no explanation. And when you don't have an explanation, is because you're not in control. I can't tell you all the good things that's happening to me because I have no explanation for it. It's just happening. But damn, you know what's really sitting on my chest right now? I feel like I offended Remo, and I didn't want to offend him. I feel like I worded it wrong. And I feel like me talking about God, I feel like I gotta apologize to you just because, like, my conscience is not right. I don't feel like I may,
with your spirit.
you know what I mean? Like
I feel like I'm not offended. Well, maybe I was offended, but it's like it's not.
I know how you say it.
It's
but
in the sense of how you say it. It's like, cause like you know we be saying like, so 6ix9ine ain't ratting, he was still jacking and fucking with them.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be going on this campaign of like attacking everybody who snitched. You know what I'm saying? So like, they feel like now that you kind of like trying to remove yourself.
No, I'm not trying. I said remove myself so you can understand it. So my thing, just so we won't get back on the topic, logically, I'm just I'm a very analyzed person. Like I dissect it. I need to know what it is. 2020, I already knew what it was gonna be. I proved everybody wrong, breaking all records.
Yeah.
And then 2021, 2022, 23, I didn't understand it because I'm like, wait, like, you know, because 23, I think that's when Gunna took it. And I was like, wait, there's something like that's not adding up. And I said, what, let me analyze this because I'm pretty smart at marketing. I'm pretty smart at, and I said, if I dissect it, what's the difference between me and them? Because if you dissect 21 Savage tweet, right? When 21 Savage said, well, we knew Gunna was no gangster. So if you want to put 6ix9ine in the categories like we knew 6ix9ine was no gangster,
Yeah.
right? Let's just like literally just side by side, right?
All right.
So if just say just so you can understand it, if I worded it wrong, my apologies. 21 Savage is black, right? He said he knew another black person wasn't no gangster.
Yeah.
But that's okay with him because he's black. And he said we swept it under the rug. When that Crime Stoppers, we swept it under the rug. Why'd you sweep it under the rug?
That's the tweet there.
Right? Why would you sweep it under the rug if you know it's against your principles, your morals, your street code that obviously you upheld? So if you change the rules for him, right, knowing he wasn't no gangster, am I making this
I'm
up?
hearing you
That's
up.
the
I'm
tweet
hearing
right
you
there.
up.
So if you could change the rules for him, right? Now let's take it back to where you said 6ix9ine. I got in the gang. If you put the same words, if we knew 6ix9ine wasn't no gangster, why could you sweep it under the rug for him?
All right, let me answer
and not
that.
me?
I feel like
Makes sense.
the
You know what I
thing
mean?
is, with 21 Savage, it might not even, like, don't get me wrong. A
No
lot of niggas
excuse.
might come at you on some black shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it might feel that way. But in a sense, 21 Savage might just be being loyal to Atlanta, so he's sweeping it underneath the rug. And it ain't always necessarily got to be.
But that's
Like, don't get me wrong, it
but
could
now
be-
you understand. But like, let's just say that's it. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt. Say he's being loyal to Atlanta.
To Atlanta, like,
Right.
they don't want to make Atlanta look like rats, you feel me?
All right. Let's just give you the benefit of the doubt.
All right.
Is that honorable? Because that's picking and choosing.
I'm not saying that's honorable, but I'm saying, like, in a sense, I feel like that's what 21 Savage. They saving face for Atlanta in a sense when they kind of sweeping it underneath.
All right, so Remo, forget me right now. Like, what about just say the audience that follows Remo and Trap Law Ross 6ix9ine? Just throw 6ix9ine in the pool right now. Talk to them. Like, in the comments, I want you to be like, explain. I want you to explain to them, like, yo, it don't make sense, but I see where they coming, like, cause they gonna be like, yo, Remo, I know what they gonna say. I'm so good at marketing, I could foresee it. And I don't want Remo to sound like you know what I mean? Cause I understand where you're coming from, but I'm just so good at this shit, like I dissect stuff. That's what I'm good at. And the truth really bothers people. But Remo, again, I just wanted to apologize to you just because we cool and me. I feel like me talking about God. I can't like keep on going, and I feel some type of way. That
I wasn't. It was just the conversation.
And we cool, yeah. And
you know,
and I know, like I said, I can't be a hypocrite.
But let me ask you this then: I feel like you hurt, in a sense.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
So clip this right here. Ask that one more time, so I could give you a good answer. So let's not fight it, right?
Yeah,
so you say you feel like I'm hurt.
Yeah, you hurt.
Let's say yes, I do feel like I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Cause when everybody blackball 6ix9ine, right? Just say when you blackball 6ix9ine,
yeah.
What does that do for me financially?
Nah, 100%.
What does it do?
You're trying to take money out.
You taking food out my family's mouth. 100%. So,
but do you feel like you was blackballed by black people?
No, let me answer this, because this is a point claim. Oh, when y'all go saying 6ix9ine's hurt, right? Watch this. Watch how you proving my point more and more. Yeah. When y'all say 6ix9ine's hurt, he has every right to be, because y'all singled him out. Because when it's a black person, remember when Big Bank did the interview with Young Thug and he talked a whole bunch of bullshit and ran around circles, didn't answer no questions? You know what all the comments saying? You can pull it up. Damn, Thug really needs some therapy.
All right, but then in the sense...
hold on. Let's not. So...
But I feel like they're saving face for Atlanta and ain't a black thing. These are all Atlanta sticking up for Atlanta. So we need some different...
If we're going to focus on that, I'm going to just take your word for it. I know the public, I'm just so ill with this shit. I know, you know what I mean? So...
I'm not saying that.
So the answer to your question was, yeah, I was hurt.
Yeah.
But I'm so nice. I'm so blessed by God that when every door closed, God just blew and all them doors just opened back up. You know what I mean? And I just leave it up to him now. Like, I don't know, I don't know if it's the Adderall, my tongue just be rambling, but I know what I'm saying. I don't go back on anything I say. So I just know, remember, I said it in 2020, and then 2026 gave me all the reason in the world. So I'm saying it's 2026, and watching 2031, they be like, damn, 6ix9ine was talking facts. So I just let Tom just play his course.
When you say though you was blackballed, it's like, did you feel like you was blackballed by black people or the hip hop community, which is predominantly black? Like, because it feels like you definitely feel like you was treated a certain way by the black community, but then when you started doing the music in Spanish, you was accepted, right?
Yeah, but so that's the thing, right? So when you say, and this is just facts, so we can pull it up. Yeah, I was blackballed by everybody who didn't like a Mexican or a non-black person running the rap game. And bro, it's just facts. Like, all right. What do you consider Elon Musk? Corporate?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He kind of different to all the other corporate
No, but
guys,
I'm saying,
yeah,
all right, so give me someone corporate, anyone corporate. Like that never been in a gang, never been in a shootout, never went to...
Mark Zuckerberg,
right?
Yeah.
What do you consider Carl Cherry?
Wait, which one's called Cherry?
He
was the head of
playlisting that Spotify,
yeah.
right?
He a corporate guy, I would say, no?
But is he a gang member?
Not that I know of.
I think so.
Huh?
Not that I know of.
No, right?
Yeah.
What about Larry Jackson?
That's the guy from Apple, right? He ain't a gang member either.
What is he?
Just like a manager.
But what?
Corporate guy. Corporate guy.
He black though, right?
Yeah.
How about Carl Cherry?
Black. Corporate guy.
What about Ebro? Black and white,
guy.
right?
Yeah. Half mix, whatever.
So not only was I blackballed by the streets, I was blackballed by corporate guys who never touched a gun, never committed a robbery. These people took it upon themselves, meaning Carl Cherry, Larry Jackson, all these people say, let's blackball him and shove him out of playlisting just because we are riding whatever these guys are saying. We're corporate. we don't have to listen to these guys, but we're gonna follow the trend. But then when Gunna did what he did, right? Same guys. Like when Gunna did what he did, and then remember everybody said, wait till King Slime come home and confirm it. We still gonna jack Gunna. And then King Slime came home and said, Gunna a rat, this a rat. You know what Larry Jackson and Carl Cherry and Ebro did? Continue to give him playlisting. Why?
I feel like when it comes to the Gunna situation, Gunna came out straight with some hot songs, and Gunna was getting called a rat. Hold on, listen. Gunna was getting Gunna was getting called a rat though.
No, but
niggas was calling Gunna a rat.
No, but let's just say.
But okay. so you trying to say niggas calling Gunna a snitch?
F the streets. Yeah. F the streets. We're talking about corporate. We're talking about Larry Jackson, Carl Cherry, these guys who run playlists in that Apple and Spotify. If he came out with hot shit, even if he didn't, they playlisted it. Why? I
feel like also on top of that, I feel like you was rubbing the wrong way with how you was being vocally loud and.
But my thing is
dissing. So it take that into account of.
All right, let's take that into account. But if you're corporate, what does that matter to you? Because the more streams, say all the antics, all of that. Yeah. The more streams, you're not in rap beef. So when just say when XXX dies, right? When Juice WRLD dies, right?
Yeah.
When Pop Smoke died, does his streams go up or go down?
They go up.
Why?
Because they did.
It's like a was it posthumous?
Posthumous,
yeah.
Like
right?
Goes up, yeah.
So when these people die, do you think the labels care? These Lucian Granges and these they don't have no close relationship with these people. They sign them to 360, they die, and all the money goes to Sony, Columbia, Epic, right? Universal, right? So, so my thing is like, they have no ties to the streets. You die, your streams go up. PNB Rock, the streams go up, right? Oh, yo, let's get all his unreleased music. Let's put it in a project and let's put it out, right? They don't speak to the family. They don't do that. Just put it out. Sign to us. Let's capitalize. So let's take it back. It's not the death situation, but if all the antics, all the rubbing people off the wrong way, you're a corporate guy. So what is that to you when you're the one making money off it? Let's keep 6ix9ine on playlist and all the antics. We're not. We're corporate America. And hold on, we're sitting on the 22nd floor in a high rise in New York on a laptop all day. What the f we care? No one knows who the f is Jimmy, Dion, Alexandria, who are literally these Spotify, what gets playlisted, what's hot, new Fridays. No one knows who they are, right? No one knows. They're somewhere in a high rise. So what does it matter to you about the antics and the thing? Oh, you rub me off the right. You're not a street person. You're getting paid to upload, to shift, to place, this, that, and the third.
But all right, but let's keep it real. We know hip hop, for the most part, ran by street niggas.
No, they're not. What?
In a sense.
Put up Larry Jackson. We're
not talking about
what is street?
Hip hop culture in a sense. Like even when you came out, for you to pop, you took to the street and then that made your pop 100%, right? Like you first came out doing different type of music.
That's Larry Jackson right there. What?
I'm not talking about in the sense of pulling the strings behind the scenes. What I'm trying to say is, even these corporate, they look in the street because the streets move the culture of hip hop. So with that being said, I feel like in a sense of, you kind of took the first arrows of being the first to do this.
What happened?
Hold on, let me finish my point. Then I feel like you took the first arrows of being like the first, like snitch, and then be like, all right, we ain't rocking with this guy. This is anti the culture. This is not what we're rocking with. I'm not saying it's right, but I feel like that's the stance these niggas might. Hold on, let me finish. Yeah. That's the stance these might have took, right?
Yeah.
Not saying that is correct or whatever. But with that being said, I feel like you just happen to be the first. Now you see, like Gucci Mane might have did what they did.
All right, so
and everybody.
When Dirk sat down with academics and said, "Is that you from Gunna?" Like, fuck him, he's a rat. I spoke to Twin, right? Ain't that the voice?
That's the street calling Gunna a rat though.
All right, but ain't that the voice?
Yeah.
Right? So why didn't Larry Jackson and Carl Cherry hear the streets and hear the voice and blackball that.
I think it's taking it on to the account of you being the first. Everybody, I'm keeping it real.
So
I feel like you being
my point. He's
I'm
proving my point.
I'm not saying
So-
it's right, but I think that's what it was. You being one of the first people of the new era to like.
Who
snitch
told
and
first?
go
Me?
viral.
Who told first? Me or Thug? When was that interrogation video come out?
Nah, but you went viral before Thug did for Thug.
That didn't leak until like 20. That didn't leak
All right,
until
so
his trial,
who told first? Me? Who got on the stand first? Me or T.I.?
All right, for sure, T.I.
So while T.I. went on movies and all this shit, corporate America accepted him.
In the sense of T.I. wasn't going around rubbing people the wrong way. And I feel like his case
But
wasn't
your
as
corporate-
his case wasn't all right. For one, people don't even like really consider T.I. to be a snitch. I feel like you had the most high profile snitch case ever in like hip hop history if we keeping it real. So I feel like when that happened, just like the niggas who was running this shit, they still f with street and shit. So it just, I don't know, I feel like it kind of sucks that it had to be you who took the first arrows for, I don't know, but like nowadays, we just seeing Gucci Man did what he did to Pooh Shiesty, and just sold out a whole show. And on top of that, it seemed like everybody kind of spinning the block back with you. So I feel like, yeah, it might have like, try to like cancel you musically, but then now everybody kind of like having a change of heart on how they feel about snitch culture and all type of shit. And do you agree in that sense?
Nah, I just feel like it's not my truth, the truth. People don't like it. Like it's always but why? What's 1 + 1?
2.
Am I gonna say but when math first was created, right? If 0 comes before 1, why is 0? All right, so look, 0. If you bring it down and then the 1, the plus make like why is it so much?
The second one worth less than 1. In this behavior.
Why is there so much? It should be that is that.
Don't you feel like
It's like this. It's like if this is red, you can't be like, yeah, but listen, that created red when we mixed orange with yellow. Red is red.
Hey, so like even right now, you can't get any playlists? Like they ain't f with you at all?
I'm not even trying.
No, but I'm saying like, if you had that conversation, like I feel like
I'm not trying to do anything. Like I just realized what it was.
But you feel like you was blackballed as a rapper, but not a streamer. Because you killing it now.
Bro, that's the thing. I don't care. Like this is what I said. Like I wore this yesterday in Vegas. Came. I said, yo, let me get ready. I said, you know what? Let me just sit down and do this. I'm not trying. Like my plan wasn't like, yo, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go here. Rappers ain't getting no money. And if this working, like I'm not saying, oh, I gotta be. It's just I'm going with the flow. Like you know what I mean? I'm literally just letting life take its course. But one thing I'm not gonna be is a delusional ass. I'm not doing that. I know my facts. I know truth. If you literally look up side by side, facts by facts, numbers by numbers, it's like here. You choose what you like. Right now, 2026 is like, yeah, that like 1 + 1 is 2 right here. 1 + 1 is 2. No, but how? All right, this we know that's 1 + 1 is 2. But how did 6ix9ine get 1 + 1 is 2? Like, nah, he did something wrong here. Move this one to this one, and then move that one to here, and then the 2 just give it a space like a little bit. You know what I mean?
Carry the 2, yeah. We carrying
Let's
the 2.
carry the 2.
Carry the
Like
2.
it's like it's not. You shouldn't. Yo, Remo, if you was with a girl, right, and I came and smacked her ass, right, just say I smacked her ass, but then if another came and palmed it, what would you feel offended at?
it's the same shit.
The same. So I can't.
But
I was
that's-
like, but you did it too crazy. Like you did it. You was the you did it first. Like if it's.
I'm not saying that's how I feel.
No,
but
I know, but I'm saying this
you know,
how it shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? It's just like if you got integrity and you got morals, let it stand on it. Like
all right,
that's,
let me ask you this then. So like even like you having like a second run in a sense, right? You feel like you are at least? Like like
I'm a what?
you having like a second run right now? Like you feel like you having like a second wave?
I don't even look at it like that. Like, to be honest, I don't.
Nah, but I heard you say, like, I heard you on Aiden Ross stream, kind of like you thanked him in a way like of him helping you come back. So I took that as like you said, the shade was the start, and then like Aiden and them taking a chance on you kind of helped you. I don't know if you was talking financially or
No,
as in
I
the
was
sense
I was just cause remember Aiden's thing, and this all started with Steve. So shout out Steve. I don't want to give nobody credit.
Yeah.
I think Aiden always wanted to do something. I mean, that's what he says, but the problem was Steve. It was the problem with Steve. So I mean, but shout out to Aiden, shout out to Steve, shout out to Neon, shout out to Deshae, who was the first.
Hey, so I agree with you. You kind of, everybody moved the goalpost, but don't you feel like you really played a part in like letting people know, nah, it's not right? And like Young Thug, I feel like people kind of got Young Thug out here. Like people ain't with Thug no more.
I mean, Wham picked up the phone, like, you know what I mean?
People ain't rocking with Wham no more, bro. The whole city burnt out.
Yeah, I know, but at the end of the day, it's just not the same treatment. Like, bro, I don't know if we sit here and like we're just like we play dumb. Like, I feel like we sit here and just like, it's like not the Matrix, but if we, like, why don't we just have common sense? And that's why I brought up black culture, because it doesn't want to focus on the problem. Trap, I don't know if you're a confrontational person, but if I smack the shit out you, what would you do back to me?
I might try and get a few shots in.
All right, so physical harm has a consequence to physical harm, right? Yeah. If I say good morning, what is your response back?
I'm gonna say, yeah, good morning, what's up?
It's just life, right? It's everything has like everything has action gets a reaction. I think this is where black culture goes, like, just loses common sense. It's like, why are we not focusing on it? If I am disloyal to you, are you loyal to me?
No.
If I'm disloyal to you, are you gonna be loyal to me?
No, I preach that all the time.
If I disrespect you, are you gonna respect me?
Don't make no sense.
So why is it so hard to just be smart, like logical? Like, do people not have common sense? When you speak about, why am I being, like, it's, like, I feel like it's so common sense, it's so blatant that I feel like I'm about to have a brain aneurysm, like trying to make ignorant people understand.
I feel
if
like
I'm so loyal to you, why are you not loyal back?
Some people just, they ain't loyal to their core.
So why condemn that person? All right, so just say that's the truth.
Yeah.
Just some people is not. So why should I sit in jail for you?
The street code.
But you guys just, so let's go back to Remo. So the street code, right? So sweeping under the rug, you bend the street code for
Well, the
He's
code's
bending
meant
it
to
for
control
Atlanta
you.
though. That's
which
why.
is not so.
That's why I feel like niggas.
Not right. I you know what I mean. I just can't. I just physically, like, mentally, I just can't. Like, you know what I mean. I mentally is just like we are CIA right now. This is the CIA. We are literally like, you know how when you just sit on your bed and doom scroll? We're CIA, bro. Like, we're not even CIA agents, but we're literally CIA right now. Like, we're doing the CIA justice right now.
What, just getting to the bottom of this?
No, we're literally just like I feel like there's a wall right here, and the people's like, nah, like, it's because it's you. We can't just say, bro, like, you're that guy. CIA, like, right now, people are just like, like, when they watch this video, they're gonna be like, damn, I felt dumb watching this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people are like, yo, what can't you not see? You know what I mean?
Hey, so we went off on a tangent there, but it definitely was really interesting. But like, obviously, what sparked that conversation was you was reflecting on speaking to God in jail. You felt like you wanted to clarify some things about, you know, what you said with Remo and the racial stuff. But like, let's pick up from there. So you get out of the hole after 6 days, right? And then you get in the mix with other people in jail.
Yeah. So I was there.
Who's the first person like that was in there that you tapped in?
Well,
with
I was in there
with?
with a couple guys that was in there last year when I was there with Diddy and like the president and Sam.
So Diddy was out of there now, right?
Diddy's in Fort Diggs.
Yeah.
Sam somewhere, I think he got shipped up to prison, and then the president of Honduras got pardoned.
I see
like
that.
in November. So
was there a lot of people in there thinking like they hoping to get the pardon because Trump be giving them out?
I mean, I want a pardon. I would like that. Yeah, but there was guys in there, high profile guys. You know what I mean? But I said what's up to all the guys that literally I was in there last year that was still there, and I said what's up to them. You know, I just got into jail routine. So
what's the day like a normal day? You wake up, like what goes down when you walk through a day?
So what I do is I wake up.
What kind of time?
I don't know. I try to sleep throughout the day, like on most days, just to get the day over with fast. But on a normal day, I wake up, I go brush my teeth, I wash my face, come back, I get on my knees and I pray on my bed. I didn't make my bed. I'm gonna be honest. You're supposed to make it, but I didn't make it. Then I'll sit down, make a coffee. I'm a coffee addict, like caffeine addict. So I'll make coffee, watch TV, get on the phone, call my family. And then you only get 500 minutes a month. So I'll call my family for like 2 minutes and be like, you good, hang up. Average day in jail, do that. If there's a basketball game on, you watch that. That's early season. I was in there January 6th, April 2nd. It was trash. Like,
so they got like a couple TVs, everyone just sit around, watch the game.
I was there during the Ramadan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the Muslims kind of deep in there?
Yeah, they deep.
Yeah.
They had like 11 members, and like out of 22 inmates, they had 11 members. Yeah.
So
how was they treating you in there though? Off rip?
Good. Like I got along with everybody. I told you I never had a problem in jail, thank God. But like,
who was the person you was coolest with in there?
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his story?
I was just a Dominican guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you met Maduro, right?
Yeah, I met Maduro. He came in April 1st. Which is hilarious.
Was he like confused as f***? He thinking, how the hell I end up here?
No, I mean, we were really, like I said, like we were really, like, you know, before I went to jail, I seen his
extradited him,
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So, you know, you look at this guy's tall as hell.
Yeah.
And he's huge.
He was in the Nike Tech in the pics, right?
Yeah, so I literally, I didn't want to ask him too much, but I literally touched base with him and blah, 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 blah. And, I don't know. I don't want to get violated from parole because it's a high-profile case, but I did get to speak to him, and he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know. Like, it's just, you know, everyone makes mistakes, everyone. I don't want to judge anyone.
Yeah. So you was in there about 3 months?
3 months, yeah.
And so did it feel like a long time?
Yeah. For my family, they say it went by quick, but I'm like, that shit dragged. February dragged, like dragged bad.
What point did you start feeling like you kind of on the other side, or you started feeling like, okay, I'm getting out soon, like halfway, or was there a point where you was like, I'm really getting out soon?
You know what's so crazy? I promised everybody I was gonna lose weight, and then I just didn't. So like, I was just like, I knew I had a date, and I was just like, yo, I'm gonna start tomorrow. And then by the time I looked at it, it was like March 17th, and I'm like, yeah, I'm still fat.
So that was the jail where Jeffrey Epstein died, right?
No, he died in MCC. I was in MDC.
Okay.
I was in Brooklyn. He died in Manhattan. They shut that down though.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, okay. And so the guards cool?
The guards, yeah, they were cool.
They were cool too,
Yeah, they were
right?
cool, yeah.
Yeah. And so when you get released, how does that go down? You know the date ahead of time, or is it like, oh, it could be any day?
Yeah,
like...
they give you a sheet that has your days accumulated. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So then you get out, you touch down. It must be surreal, right? You go from sleeping on a cot, being isolated, to like you back outside. Like, what was the homecoming like?
It was good. Don picked me up with a Vibaro and my girl, and then Steve was supposed to come, but he he got into, I don't know, something happened family wise, and but he got us a plane to Miami, and yeah, I was just so happy to reconnect with my family.
Yeah, man. All right, so look, let's revisit, because we went off on so many good topics, but I wanted to just revisit the you going back and forth with Duck, and I want to just go through a few Chicago questions, because there's a lot of maybe even that flew over your head of like Von dissing you, people talking shit, but obviously you was known for going back and forth with people, you know, in Chicago. You went back and forth with Duck, so like I want to react to some more of this, but just like before we get to that, like, you know, what was you was trying to just get clout beefing with all these guys because they had motion at the time? Like, what was your reasoning of like, I'm gonna go at everyone in Chicago, including Duck?
Nah, that wasn't my plan. I feel like at this time I'm not trying to get clout. I am clout right there. Like at this time, like I'm the guy to go to get famous at that time.
I think that's why he agreed to do it.
Yeah, that's why I even like I would, but
you know what I'm saying. My baby was trying to really get up in there.
yeah, I literally I don't know. I know I was taking a. You could see that I'm taking a, and I was
that's
just
crazy.
I was watching his live, so I don't have an answer to why
What
I
made
went.
you watch the live? He tagged you, or you
No,
just-
I
You was
think-
tapped in with all the Chicago guys watching all the lives hopping
Yeah,
in,
but
right?
I didn't follow Duck. I think the way Instagram used to do before, if I'm mistaken, like the top lives. I don't know if it was like the top lives.
Yeah, he was
show
popping.
up
He had a
on
few
your,
thousand people.
at the top
Yeah,
of
like the
thing,
top.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
can.
but I don't have a answer because I don't even know how I got on that.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's refresh your memory. Let's keep playing some of it. So this is you going back and forth.
I feel so clowned out because I'm
He meant that. He was finna fuck with you. I don't know what you said. But he was like, man, I'm fucking with him. Only on the strength because you was coming at them. You like shit. He like 6ix9ine could come here. I bring shit. He can fuck with us. Then something just went left. I don't know what happened.
I'm trying to play my city like it's all good and games. This nigga was with a ball drop on New Year's.
Hey, look, that ain't got shit to do with us, though, bro. You talk about Chicago and all this extra roots. That'll get your ass.
Wait, who am I talking about though?
So you were saying someone popped out in New York trying to flex like they was outside. Was that Chief Keef or someone else?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know when it's dated. Was that after the Chief Keef shooting? Let me see. Keep playing. You gotta keep playing it though.
I'm gonna get home to you.
It's
You not out here. You not telling nobody your low. You scared, bro. You got because you got all the police with you.
He was so funny. He was so funny.
Why? So wait, why was I saying to come to O Block?
You was trolling.
Yeah, I was
6ix9ine.
trolling.
You was trolling, baby.
But at this time, I didn't know if he was from O Block. I just felt like every
Right.
Chicago person was from there.
know,
You didn't even know that those guys
see?
were ops, right?
Right. Those was
I just felt like they just-
He is considered one of O Block ops.
He the biggest op, so
Yeah,
really,
he was
like,
the biggest.
yeah.
The biggest.
Yeah, he was the biggest.
We don't even got no police to run from. We've been posted up with brothers all day from 12. Think you got all the police? You fucking goofy. Fucking wrong with you. Hey, look. All this shit. When I catch you, I'm gonna smack you.
Let me smack you for dust.
Have you got the boxing
So,
gloves?
Red, I will let you. I will.
You right here too.
yeah.
I just want to let you know my baby
I will
is
let you-
in attendance.
Hey, we
Nah,
got,
I
we
will-
got,
I
we
will
got
let you
boxing
do that.
gloves.
Hey,
We
we
might
might
have to
get the
let
boxing
get one
gloves out,
punch
man.
on
You
you.
might have to do a sparring
yeah.
session.
Nah, I'll let you get a hit on me for that.
No, I
Hey, we
wouldn't
might have to
dare.
make that happen.
Because he wouldn't want me to, baby. If my baby was still here, he'd be so elevated right now, and I know this. So no.
Hell yeah.
Amen.
All right, let's keep going.
I mean, but you haven't ran down on none of the niggas that killed your homies.
Bro, where you think they at, bro? They ass look.
No, they not.
Live, bro. You want me to
You really, oh Lord, y'all got 23K.
Niggas like
Yeah, he needed you to do that. God damn it.
He had his own shine.
No, he did, but I'm saying he was being blackballed. Remember?
So my thing was, did they blackball him because they was on the other, like the other gang?
I think he been blackballed since right now.
Because all the BDs was blackballing him like that. I was hearing, you know, Dirk talking about no one's allowed to do a feature with Youngboy. He was definitely blackballing Duck as far as him.
Well,
getting
I
his
was
deal and
told
shit.
by one of the major producers that's in there from Chicago that they wouldn't mess with him because he produced some of Duck's music. So that was, you know, like why? And you know that's why Duck, a lot of his lives used to be like, let's get money. What the and I think he did a laugh when he was sitting down saying, I don't know who he was talking to, but he was like, you don't even know Dirk. So, you know what I'm saying? You didn't grow up with Dirk. You don't know him. I don't know which rapper in the industry he was talking to. I didn't, I forgot. I didn't see the whole laugh, but yeah.
Was he really blackballed if he was getting a million views in 24 hours on Chicago
That
Legends?
was at the
Yeah,
slide
you
drive.
can still do that, though. You can still do that and get blackballed.
No. Right Now, which I think was in 2014, was Right Now. That was the first song that got to 1 million views, I think in about probably a month. And that was like right after all them had got their deals. Lil Reese, Chief Keef, everybody had Dirk. That's when he went to Def Jam. This was before, when they first got signed. So Duck dropped Right Now. And then the label started trying to f with him when he dropped Right Now. But somehow, because we thought he was going to get signed when Right Now dropped. We like, okay. But it was still like no motion.
So was he ever signed like officially, like a big major record label, or was it just like independent labels that signed up?
Well, he was tricked to be signed in the label that he was with, word of mouth. You know how that goes.
Right.
But when the deal started coming, I'm figuring he had to look like he was belong to a label.
Right.
So that's when, the furnishing deal for Clout Boy Inc. came about, which was Duck was an artist on the label. But my son, not knowing everything, not going to none of them label meetings with him, allowing him to do everything. After my son died, we found out that Clout Boy Inc. got the deal, not Duck.
Damn. Crazy.
All right, we're gonna run just a couple more minutes, and I'm gonna show you some Von that he was saying about you. You might not see him.
You not even his. Your ass from the good part. You from the nice part of New York. You don't even got no dead homies because y'all not beef for real. Your ass a blood trip.
He was funny. You was
He
laughing
was definitely
for
funny.
real. Tell the truth. You was laughing for real.
Yeah. Now, you know what's so crazy? I like
You
Duck.
probably like,
I
I'm
always,
beefing with a comedian / rapper. This man is funny.
Yeah, I always like Duck. Like I said, I never found anyone that has something bad to say about him. Other than them beefing and stuff like that, everyone, even his ops, said that he was a genuine dude. I forgot who said it. That said that the girls will love, like the O-Block girls or whoever is on that side, love to go chill with him because he was just a genuine person.
Kayla B used to be at my house.
I think that's what it was, right? She used to with them.
With one of the gyro boys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then say that they was like, cause Duck was just like a charismatic person. I think that's what I seen.
The life of the party. He definitely was.
I was definitely trolling. I told him, y'all need to start smoking some 6ix9ine pack.
Hey, no one can smoke the 6ix9ine pack, man. You still out here?
So was it all just trolling when you're talking like this, or was any of it like it could be a real beef? Because
No,
the way
it
you guys
wasn't.
are
I
talking,
wasn't, bro. I didn't
No.
know Duck to like,
Right.
I think he was just standing up for Chicago like anybody else would, though. You know what I mean?
Basically, because he was with him at first. He's like, when he heard that season, he's like, man, I'm finna tell him he can come over
Like
here
you
with
could
us.
see, like I didn't like. I had nothing bad to say, like on the interview, on the live. I had nothing bad to say about him because it's like I don't know him. Like I don't think Duck ever spoke on me ever. Like just that live, it was just like he was standing up for Chicago. Other than like this guy, you know what I mean?
So yeah, I feel like what happened, there was some mutual respect there, yeah. But it seemed like this is when you was locked up. When you was, locked up, it was coming out that you was, cooperating and stuff. Like this man had a whole lot to say on live. I don't know whether you caught this one, but he done talked more about you probably than you
But
realized.
this is what I'm trying to say. Just you stating that have me. So I'm in jail, right? I can't defend myself. What does King Von have to do with Bloods in New York? Ain't he? What's he? A BD or GD?
BD.
He's a BD, what correlation does where do the two meet for him to feel some type of way for something that's happening thousands of miles away? Chicago, what's in between Chicago and New York? Like you have what, I don't know if I'm not geographically like good. It's Detroit, Cleveland, I don't know, there's mad stuff. You can hit New Jersey. It's so much states in between. He shouldn't have an opinion on me. But then the goalpost goes further because he could say this, and then the moment I respond is like, damn, there goes 6ix9ine cloud chasing, there goes 6ix9ine. But it's like, why? Just leave me alone. Like, if you would have just left me alone, it was like, no, the politicking and the picking and choosing is so, like, it just got so big that it's like, people, like I said, make excuses for it, but like, so I don't even know who King Von is 2018, 2019, 2020. Like, you know what I mean?
Nobody
Like,
did.
so nobody did. So why he speaking on
But
me?
Chicago
so now,
did,
when I
but
come
not for
home,
music.
when I came home and addressed what he started, it's like, damn, 6ix9ine, you taking it too far. How am I taking it so far? I don't like.
So he called you out first. They were calling you out first before you said anything.
So he's locked up and Von's doing all this. So let me play you this clip and then you tell me whether you've seen this one before. Because he was doing all sorts of talking when you was locked up, just getting on your case. So let's hear this one.
Well, can you pause it real quick? But see, that's the narrative that they like. That's the narrative they tell. That's the narrative that it's out there, and for the people who it's convenient for them, bless you.
Thank you.
For the people that's convenient for them, and it fits their narrative, it fits their juicy plot story, their Breaking Bad, their power. Like it fits their like. Oh my God, I want this version instead of the real version. He said, yo, he told on all type of people like where do you get that facts from? When I took the stand, it was only two individuals there who were the kidnapping Anthony Ellison Harv, and then Nuke was there because he did something in 2014 that I met these guys in 2018. So he got found guilty on drug conspiracy that dated back 2014, 2015, when I don't even know them. So the narrative that he's saying, everyone that want to be a dick rider and be a follower is gonna just be like, oh look, Von's saying this, so let's be dick riders because this is the version we want, when it's not the truth.
All right, so like 6ix9ine, like Von was talking a whole bunch of shit about you. Obviously, he passes away. When Von got killed, you was doing a lot of celebrating. Like you was on the boat, you was popping bottles. So I just want to play you this clip that was just one of the celebrations, and then I want to get your thoughts on like, you know, obviously you was mad happy Von passed away, and you know he'd been talking so much about you. It was kind of time for you to get your lick back. So let me just play this and refresh your memory, and then we're gonna respond to this.
But before you, because that sound weird. I didn't wait till he died to celebrate. As soon as I got out and I seen that he was still on the case, I addressed him while he was alive. I think that's when I want to go put the flowers at the on the O-Block gate.
You did that for Newski, no? Was
Yeah.
that like for
And
Dirk's
then-
cousin? He ain't even died there. That was crazy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was a whole other place. He ain't even from O-Block.
Oh, I don't know. I just know when I seen them just talking about my situation and case, I was just like, again, I looked at it as you're trying to take food out of my family's mouth, trying to get the masses and everyone to stop with me. So I did what I felt like. Like I said, every action has a reaction. Then everybody's like, no, but you going mad. There's no rules to this. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't want some like a conflict with someone, just leave them alone. You know what I mean? Because who's to say level 1, level 10, and then it's like, all right, bro, he disrespect you at level 2. You can only go 2 and down, bro. No, it's like if you just don't know the person, never been in that type of situation, don't speak on it because you're influential. You have people who listen to you, follow you. When you speak on something, you change people's mindsets. So, all right. So you want to speak on it? It gives me, it opens the gate for whatever comes with it.
No, that's a fact. And you know, Von was very disrespectful too, and a lot of people disrespected him after he passed. But let's show this, and I want to hear what Mama Duck thinks about this, because obviously you've been affected by Von's done. So
Yo, you think King Von thirsty? I think King Von thirsty. Look, yo, drink that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pee on you, nigga.
264K.
Look. These niggas be sacrificing their names. Look. If a nigga killer ain't dead, we ain't wearing no RP shirts. Look.
That was his words.
I'm just repeating what they saying. Like,
Tim's still out here too.
Von rest in piss. I'm like,
Hey, so Mama Duck, how do you feel when you see something like that? Because obviously, you know, the story goes is that Von might have been facing life for the murder of Duck if he was still alive when those charges dropped. So when you see someone like 6ix9ine disrespecting King Von like that, do you feel like that's justified? You feel like he's taking it too far? How do you feel seeing that?
I mean, he has the mindset like they did it to me, I'm gonna do it to them. But I could have did all that to them. But I just thought about their mamas. See, it's different from him, for him, because they're, you know what I'm saying, interacting like even Duck did it. Like, but it shouldn't went as far as the music. That's what I'm so blown. Because it's been plenty times my baby done sink their ass and they do shit to him. Not because he knew them or they did something to him. They was from the other side. You feel what I'm saying? But he got a mama. I lost his big brother. So I mean, he saw the pain I went through and the type of heart he had and how he was raised. He couldn't do that to another mother.
Yeah,
That's real Trap. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying he was innocent, as they say, but defined innocent. We gonna define innocent. Hell nah, he wasn't innocent. That was my baby. I went through hell with him. But through all that shit, he wouldn't have never got caught up in no bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. And it's like Von was moving so reckless. He was a big killer, big demon energy, but it's like we kind of saw where that ended up putting him, right? Like how that all played out. Him playing with the wrong person in the wrong city. And it just kind of
Can I
went
tell
left.
you something, Trap? When I found out that I had the power, like for example, people calling me, what you want us to do? We can get them. And y'all crazy. Now y'all trying to get me federally f***ed. You know what I'm saying? Over God's work. And I just gave that whole situation to God. I meant when I said, don't you dumb motherfucker go out here killing nobody talking about you doing it for Duck. Don't do that. Do it because that's what your dumb ass want to do.
You feel like being the OG to Brick and to Duck, like you could maybe talk to the parents, like if the parents was to level with each other or reason with each other, there might be a way to get the violence down. Like say if you was to talk with, I don't know if you spoke with Duck's parents before or anything like that. Like
No, I only spoke with his father, and like I said, I waited an hour only to talk to him for 5 minutes, and it wasn't what I expected to hear. So
when was this that you spoke to him?
It was sometime in 2019.
Right.
Yeah, it was before we lost both eyes.
So Danny, man, I gotta ask you, obviously you gone back and forth with a lot of guys from Chicago. I don't know if you ever seen these yet, but these are like some old retweets of yours. Back in the day when you were 6ix9ine the scum, you was retweeting Dirk's tweets. He tweeted, because you rap about the streets, it don't make you from it, back in 2015. You reposting G Herbo, you reposting Lil Reese. You was a fan of these guys at a certain point, right?
I never even had Twitter. I never managed my Twitter.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't even know how to use it.
So you're not jacking that, you're not claiming these?
I'll stand on that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, not me. Like, you know me. I don't, like, no, that's not, I just never ran my Twitter. But, like, if I reposted it, what does that mean?
Like a retweet.
Like, what I do, like, is that, like, confirming that?
Like
what?
you see they post.
You kind of co-signing that.
I know.
You like, yeah, like, like you kind of looking up to these guys now, or are you saying you're not claiming that?
I mean, I don't know if that's, like, cap, but, like, I don't backtrack nothing. Like, I wouldn't even. It wouldn't even make sense for me to retweet that. Like if that was me, or whoever who's running the Twitter, but yeah, like I mean I don't know, like because you rap these hoes crazy that.
Yeah, that's a little
retweeted
Reese one. Yeah, they saying you retweeted them.
Positive vibes.
That's crazy.
You got
August
around
4th,
you, the only-
2015, you retweeted.
But I ain't trying to say
Wait,
you was
wait, you said this 2015?
2015.
What the? I was a busboy in 2015. Like what the fuck? I didn't even have Twitter.
Maybe they made the tweets in 2015, but you don't reposted them later. But alright. So I'm gonna ask you this.
I
Yeah.
worked at a restaurant.
So when you was driving around Chicago, going to O Block and right, couple of the guys from O Block actually posted up like your black truck. Did you ever see this stuff going around? Because they saying the killers was low key on your ass, man. I don't know if you ever seen this.
6ix9ine, red.
They saying that was DQ from O Block. Like they was on your truck. They was onto you. You ever heard that or anything like that?
Nah, I never heard of it.
Nah. There was another one of Ocho Mona basically trying to say that they had you in the truck.
Boy, this
Oh, it's 4 in the morning. 6ix9ine think he slick. It's 4 in the morning. 6ix9ine don't think they sleep.
that's you going in O Block.
6ix9ine don't think they sleep.
That's you going in O
Nah, well, I didn't see them.
You never knew they was on your ass.
Nah,
Damn. Okay. So
I mean they did a job because like if I'm there, like you know what I mean.
I don't think there was nobody from O Block. Was there somebody from O Block?
I mean
yeah,
they
one
did
was
the-
DQ.
but they
that was following him.
Yeah, that's
like
what
my
they saying.
thing is like
Well, you can kind of tell they ain't want no smoke.
they ain't want because
do
my thing is
nothing.
like
See,
yo
them
I'll
babies
park
is
the car
smart.
right in
They
front of
ain't-
their thing.
they ain't
I don't
really
know.
like that.
Like my thing is like if we just being real about it, like we seen when Vaughn died, like they went booked a plane ticket to. Remember, someone posted like in Savannah, Georgia.
They're going 150 miles an hour. It was 600
Like it's
breezy.
just like it's just hilarious. Like you know what I mean.
And his buddy commented like, "You don't do no shit like that." Real killers
But this is what
don't
I'm
do
saying.
no
Like
shit
anyone,
like
can,
that.
anyone can make a video. Like you know what I mean. Anyone can make a video. I mean, I never seen that, but it's like cool. You recorded some cars. Like,
So you didn't feel like when you was driving around Chicago, like was you feeling like okay, could go left though? You
Nah.
felt safe the whole time.
yeah, I was good.
For real?
Yeah, I was chilling.
Even in them spots, them crazy like dangerous spots.
Yeah, I mean, I know what I'm going for. So like, you know what I mean.
But how come you was only there for like, what was it, like 15
Wait,
seconds
till
or
my
something?
2018.
Yeah.
Cause I went there by myself. I went with Cuban doll and Asian doll. We were
Okay.
literally in a hotel.
Oh, you was with them in Chicago.
Yeah, they the one who took me.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Crazy.
I went by myself. They could make a video right now if I'm lying. Be like, you a damn lie. You had this person. No, I took a flight from New York to Chicago. They picked me up. And we slept at a hotel room, just us three.
Damn.
Yeah, and then I don't know if we took a black truck or like a
It looked like
Uber.
2 in the video.
yeah. We in 2018
Was they in
I
there
went by
with you?
myself, and then in 2020, obviously post prison, I did go with a security team like to make that video, but yeah, it wasn't.
So like, do you look back at that time and you don't feel like you was playing with fire or was moving dangerously? Because like people from the outside, we was watching that thinking this guy wild, like this guy could get killed at any minute. Or was that feeling like you knew you was trolling doing that?
Yeah, I'm
right?
trolling. You know what I mean? I'm doing content, but to be honest with you, I just don't be believing all these like all these like what is like not conspiracies, but like these like
Theories.
like the theory fairy tales, like these Chirac demons, like y'all demons in Chicago. Like you seen what happened when y'all leave Chicago. Like I mean, like
So something I think maybe I brought this up last time we met, but like obviously you were kind of pushing the slide for Von narrative, right? But like they kind of did slide for Von in the end. So it's like you was trying to say Dirk, you not sliding for Von, but like he looking like he gonna be doing life for sliding for Von. So do you feel like you respect his gangster a little more?
nah. I feel like I got pressured. It's like when Pusha T and the Drake beef, when Pusha T exposed Drake for having a son. Remember, no one knew that kid, what's his name?
Adonis.
Adonis. No one knew Adonis existed. Pusha T said you only jacking your son, like you only now saying that you have a son for a Nike deal. And after that, you see Drake with his son all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like the correlation with Dirk. I feel like you did it because you were pressured to. You know what I mean? Even though whatever the reason it got done, but now it's like now the people you take care of, or whether it's OTF Jam or the Vonnie, the same people you take care of, the same people that you feed, you know, now snitching against you. But your mentality, right? The thing you're preaching, the seed you're planting is the streets. You know what it come with. So now it's a lose-lose. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, I preach the street, code. Now follow it. You know what I mean? You were very vocal on like other people's situations. Now you have to practice what you preach.
So I guess the elephant in the room really is, you know, obviously Dirk on trial. I don't know if you saw the news, but just yesterday they put another murder on him. They making some more claims. Dog, all right?
Yeah, they good.
They've put another body on him. I don't know if you saw that news. You know, they're saying that he was basically texting the guys the day after Von died, saying, I ain't going to let this slide. I'm a different kind of animal now. You know, I feel like he getting cooked for this second murder. So it's kind of a thing like...
Can I tell you how the feds work, just so you understand why that? Like, I seen a lawyer for workers, that Instagram lawyer, literally...
he be capping.
He be capping. He don't really know what he's talking about. He's never been in that situation. He just follows like things and tries to get the facts and turn them to his own way. But someone who's been in that situation, the feds only add more charges when they supersede you. It's called a superseding indictment. That means the cooperators who are cooperating against Dirk gave him enough information to create a new indictment, which is the superseding indictment. So, just for instance, right, when I got kidnapped and I wasn't cooperating. That happened in July 22nd, 2018. When we got arrested November 18th, 2018, and I started cooperating, and then, you know, I told them like what happened when I got kidnapped by like my own gang. They got a superseding indictment because the information I gave them allowed them to now have something, you know, not only from like the driver's perspective, but from my perspective. And now that's when that comes. So with the Dirk situation, they're not making shit up. They're not like, oh, nah, they don't got nothing, so we making a stick. Whoever's talking gave him enough to now make new charges, which is called superseding.
Do you feel like he deserved to get snitched on?
No, because I think he took care of these guys, right? The same way I took care of 9 Trey, right? I think he took care of these guys. He looked out for them when they got released from jail. But now I don't want to see the rules bending or the goalposts moving. You took care of them. If they snitched on you, that's part of the streets. Like, you should know that. Like, you should know that when you jumped off that porch in 2011 or 2008 or 2007, right? When you jumped off that porch, you knew this is what it come with. Not everybody's gonna, you know, stand 10 toes. Not everybody's gonna, you know, be loyal. So I don't want to hear, nah, damn, I took care of these and they switched up on me. You can't, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you leading them to hell anyway.
Yeah, if 6ix9ine took care of these and they switched up on him and y'all told him, you know what you signed up for? You know what you signed up for, bro. Take that time.
Why do you think people glaze Dirk so much? Like, he the voice, like everyone loves Dirk. Why Dirk? Like, why people love Dirk so much?
I wouldn't I just think it's like I don't think it's love. I think it's like teaming up, like, right? I think when, like, you see how when Dirk went in, like, NBA YoungBoy had his like master tour or whatever, and then everybody started backtracking, right? I think what Dirk did was like something girls do when he teams up. Like, he went and got like all like, say, Little Baby. Remember when they did that? Like, he grabbed all like the cool tables. So basically it's like, yo, let's all be girls. Let's be the hottest girls in the school. let's click up, let's build alliances and friendships, let's team up, right? And I think that's what happened. The answer to your question, I feel like he did like a high school strategy, like picking all the hottest girls in the school, and then it was like, all right, well, we don't talk to that side. You know what I mean? That's basically what he did.
Yeah, just playing those games, kind of like manipulating public opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
Mama Duck, what do you feel like? Obviously, you done known Dirk from being around. You know, he was growing up. Everybody sort of knew. You knew all the young shorties from Chicago. Like, do you feel like? Why do you feel like everybody just, you know, looks at Dirk as this just like, you know, this figure that everyone just loves and is obsessed with? Like, do you feel like there's something about, I don't know, the way that he was controlling these guys underneath him, or like, why do you feel like everybody just seemed to show him so much respect?
Well, I mean, to be honest, he really talented though when it comes to the music. Just being honest about the music. But I'm not agreeing with the choices he made. Why he was so, you know, elevated. I mean, and it's like, that's when everything started happening. You can be at your peak for so long. And trust me, that fall gonna be way easier than that climb up there. Take longer to climb, but it take a second to fall. And I just feel like that baby just threw his whole life away. I mean, to be, like he said, if all this stuff is true about what's in this paperwork, it's a lose-lose situation. He took care of them guys. He let it be known he took care of them guys. And it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Yeah,
you know what
real.
I'm saying? They gonna follow the money.
Yeah, they turn the tables on Dirk, man. It's crazy to see, but you know, you was right. You were saying this was going to happen years ago, and it worked out how you said.
Yeah, you know, from the moment, you know, and he apologized to me on academic. You know, said he wasn't gonna say Dirk's name anymore, and I just didn't. You know, me and knowing Dirk, me knowing the history of him, I've never met Dirk in person. I've actually seen D-Thing more than I've seen Dirk, because I would frequent some of the clubs they would go to, and I would run into them. But it was all respect. It wasn't nothing that I was worried about, thank God. But that was like 16, 17, around that time. Probably was 18. But I just feel like I just gave it to God, Trap. And that's what I was saying when I found out that I had the authority to wipe somebody out or want something. No. You know what I'm saying? That's horrible. I don't want that status, because I'm not a killer. I'm not a murderer. I only beat up people all my life. I fought my ass off. You know, so, and I taught my kids how to be providers and protectors, what men are supposed to be. God give men 2 jobs, provide and protect. And if you ain't doing that, you f***ing up. And to risk that. And my thinking is like, you're going to be more loyal to the streets than them babies, your wife, your mama, your father, the people that look up to you. I don't know, I'm different. When none of that shit be worth that.
Oh wait, that I forgot to say that. You said the question was why you think Dirk is so. I just think he been rapping longer than me and Duck put together. Like I say, like I think Drake changed all that for him.
Yep.
I know. You know what I mean?
And you know that Drake stimulus package came like what, a couple days after Duck got killed.
Yeah,
so it's like,
I know. I'm not saying I think Drake helped a lot. But everybody knows that. You get the Drake stimulus package, and then that happens. But the song was called Laugh Now Cry Later. And then
But did you see the
6
video?
years later, Dirk is in the feds murder for hire, and Drake is humiliated on national television on the biggest American sports event, the Super Bowl. That's just how
They
God
crying now.
works.
Yeah, they crying now.
It was look, because check this out. When I saw that video 2 days later, like, now remind you, this gentleman was not saying my son names in songs. He felt like back then it would have been putting him on the pedestal to mention him, because people gonna want to know who he talking about, right?
Yeah.
That was the concept at first. Okay, that's cool. That made sense to me. And then when King Von, who really, Duck never even met Dirk. Duck never met Dirk before, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? But to see him in that video and had the football players, the 4 football players, sacked that one man on the field, and him and Drake was like, ooh. That was like a punch in my stomach.
Yeah, no, they was doing
That
all the
was like a
symbolism
punch in
and,
my
hiding
stomach.
messages in there and just mocking the situation.
You
You
think
know,
Drake knew about that?
I know the duck hunt man didn't know.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that was messed up.
I inboxed him. I don't know
Really?
if he synced it. And I just want to thank him for not allowing him. And I apologize. I don't even know what I was apologizing for, but I'm like, I'm sorry that you almost got drugged into this madness.
Well, yeah, Morgan Wallen dropped Dirk like a bad habit once all these charges came out. He ain't getting no Morgan Wallen co-sign no more. You know, that's all over with. So, you know, even the albums coming out while he's in jail, he ain't getting the support like he used to. The industry ain't supporting him. So really, that's all over with. Like, I don't see him bringing any of that back.
Yeah, speaking of that, let me tell you something, because I said I wasn't going to say to bring this to the internet, but I think this is a good time. And I just want to ask you, because as you know, like, my baby been pushing the piece, was doing all that. When he dropped Chicago Legends, he even got it from his own side. They was really on him, like, you dropping that song, them, all this. When he started the song off, he say, first off, I'm going to tell y'all I'm my own man. He let that be known in the gate. So when I seen that, and I say, okay, this shit real now. This shit real deep. And then when I heard I should have ducked, I was like, okay, this shit Poseidon deep now. You know, and I ain't never let up. It was on Christmas when I heard that. I was visiting my daughter. This is the year Doug died. And it dropped, I guess. And I think I did a laugh about it. And I didn't even know what I was talking about, but I was just so stuck behind it. Then I went and did a laugh, and I called them Goldilocks. Like, that was my mother. Like, because I just couldn't, like, he already dead. Y'all already took him. So why should we have to suffer constantly seeing this? Why his kids got to suffer constantly seeing this? That's what they don't care about.
And he wasn't dissing while Duck was alive.
No.
Dirk wasn't.
He dissed them in one song. That's like, I think, 2014, No Competition. When he said, some little duck gonna get this clip, or some little duck gonna get this clip, or something. But it was cool when it was left to the music. When it was left to the music.
Yeah, but don't you think the music then antagonizes everyone to actually go and do something? Like, Dirk ended up sliding for Von because everyone is dissing him in the music. Like, you got 6ix9ine putting it in the clip. Like, everyone, like, the music really, the music does add to it.
Who else was dissing Dirk? Wasn't nobody dissing Dirk that was in the industry like that. Now, the little underground people probably was doing it. Like,
Other than 6ix9ine, everyone was scared to diss Dirk, though. You were one of the few people that was actually putting his feet to the fire during that time.
Yeah, true.
But I feel like
I feel like that is ass as hell. I feel like everybody around him. I just never believed it. I never believed in all that shit. Like I still don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like, yeah, I just don't believe in that shit.
I feel you. Hey, Honcho, did you just came in? That's my boy Honcho from the UK.
Yes, what's
He,
good?
he a big content creator over there, man. Did you have any questions for 6ix9ine?
So I see that you was tapped in with Diddy in jail. Like you guys was praying together.
Yeah, he was.
Top then.
Yeah.
Sean Combs.
Yeah, Diddy, the real Diddy.
The real Diddy.
Oh my God.
Brother Love.
I mean, he gifted me a Bible. I don't know where it's at. I'll show you.
A
But I
bike,
think-
yeah?
Yeah, a
Bible.
Bible.
A Bible. I thought you said a Bible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
Talking about Daphne.
Nah, he seen me praying, and I know the situation he was going through. He needed to touch base with the man upstairs. So I told him, you know, you should, like, I know you in your head, you Sean Combs, you Diddy Puff Daddy, but you know, to that man upstairs, you gotta, like, if you think you that person here, like, you gotta get on your knees, like, you know what I mean? Like, God wants you to humble yourself in front of him. Like I said, when Jesus returned, the Lamb returns for his church, every knee will bow, every tongue will praise that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I told him, you know, he has to ask for forgiveness and get closer to God. And he accepted, and we prayed. And from what I hit when I left, he continued to pray. He held prayers in the unit. And when I left, the Bible he would read, he gifted it to me. He signed it.
Damn. So you feel like I think he's coming home, I think it's like 678 days, something like that, 2028, something crazy.
Yeah.
You feel like when he comes out, you're going to still be tapped in with him? You're going to try to get some money
Man,
with
I don't
him, try
know.
to make some plays with
I
him?
mean, we never was tapped in before. Like, we never was tapped in before all the charges, before he went to jail. I never got invited to a party. But I mean,
Thank God.
but I know
would've
that when he
got
comes home, I don't know if he decides to be like, oh, this kid spoke highly of me. I don't know. But you know, people go their own way. I don't know.
Did you see the tape?
Huh?
You see the Daphne tape? Slide
Yeah,
Diggler?
yeah.
Did
I
he?
seen like 2 days ago. But you know, no one, like, for a woman, like, you gotta understand, and I'm gonna say this, it's just common sense. You could be dumb and be like, no, I was coerced. No, you have to show up to that hotel.
Facts.
It would have been a kidnapping charge if someone has to hold a gun to your head. Like, you have to get to the location. It didn't happen once. It didn't happen twice. It happened 3 times. Like, these are numerous events where you had to fuck other guys in front of your man, husband. So you can't say, yo, I was in love and like mentally I was manipulated. Like, listen, don't take it out on me. A jury of 12 in a federal courtroom in the Southern District of New York saw those videos and saw those girls having a blast. So, like, you could be mad at me all you want and be like, no, you don't understand what women go through, this mental abuse. Oh my God.
Well, the Cassie one was a little different.
The
'cause
videos show it was all consensual. The text show you wanted more. You asked when was the next one.
What about the
You
drug
asked
and
about-
the baby oil? Is that true?
I think that's what I'm saying. You see how Vaughn said, yo, he told them mad different people. I think the narrative was baby oil. I even heard little boys and all. In the trial, we heard none of that.
Yeah, it
so
never came
people
out.
made their own narrative. It was part of their juicy,
Make it pop.
fairy tales.
fairy tale. It fit their plot. It fit their, oh my God, this is the story that is gonna sell here, that everyone just ran with it. Like, yo, bro, Justin Bieber got like, you know what I mean? It was just so juicy. That's their version. So, like, it don't even have to be true. We want this version to be true, so we're just gonna spread this. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, he got acquitted, and you know, shout out to him. I felt like the jury was fair.
No, that's a
So
fact.
if he got acquitted, what did he get acquitted for?
The abuse he got acquitted of, and he ended up just getting the charge
No, he
for the
beat the
prostitution.
racketeering, so he beat conspiracy. He beat all the major charges. He only got found guilty on the Mann Act, which his lawyers are stating that no one ever gets that much time on prostitution. Like, basically, like,
Flying a prostitute across straight lines.
Okay, this is what they're saying in the courtroom. If I pay you to have sex, but I film it, it's
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like, I think that was his appeal in the appeals court saying, hey, all right, it's not prostitution because I'm paying them for a job. It's I think that's what I understood from it. His lawyers are good.
You got to have the best, right?
Yeah.
There was only male prostitutes, right?
Yeah, but yeah.
Because the girls was already locked in.
Yeah.
He was trying to get he was flying in the BBC.
He was flying in the reinforcements because I don't know, the situation down there was looking a bit
crazy.
Since Puffy signed that Bible for you, can I have that hat?
Had a what? Yeah, I'll sign it. I have to.
You gonna give it to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna sign it for you and give it to you.
Hell yeah. I really appreciate you sitting down with me. I was so glad that I could sit down with you and Mama Duck, get some of the Chicago history togetger. And yeah, it's been a pleasure, man. I'm excited for your streaming come up.
A lot of that
Lit.
shit I ain't know what y'all
Appreciate
was
it.
talking about, but
Pleasure, man.
nice meeting you, baby.
I'll just go see this alligator.
Yeah, but
Yeah.